Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, Instagram, the entire lane of social media is July 26th celebration. The first State Old Timers Sports Association of Delaware, in collaboration with Delaware Liberian Association, present to you and yours Independence Day festivities to begin with Friday, July 25th ball and dinner. Address is 627 Smyrna Clayton Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware. Doors open at 6 p.m. Admission is $50 flat. Then on Saturday, July 26th, kickball action will bring face to face the beautiful ladies of Invisible 11 versus the talented ladies of Madibaroa. Right after the kickball game, 90 minutes of soccer action will take complete control of the brand new Nyenwolo Stadium. Invisible 11 RE making plans to stop Madibaroa from repeating history. Who's better than the other? Can Invisible 11 sabotage Madibaroa from repeating history? Who owns the first state of Delaware? Well, let's find out. It's going down on Saturday, July 26th. Address is 1400 Fog Road. That's the brand new Nyenwolo Stadium in Wilmington, Delaware. Doors open at 12 noon. Admission for kids absolutely free. Children is $5. Adults is $10. For more information concerning vendors plus more, give us a call at 267-312-2745. You can also call 484-470-9204 and 215-704-1606. Right after the game is the after party. Hey, come on, come to party real hard. After party address is 2411 Lancaster Avenue in Wilmington, Delaware. Then the cookout follow on Sunday. It's absolutely free to all. The women of Delaware will bring the food as the gentlemen of Delaware, they have agreed to come with the drinks. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Cookout address will be announced later. Come and enjoy the Liberian 178th Independence Day celebration with the Delawareans in Delaware. I'm His Eminence G. Francis Torgbean. Hey, come on. Meet me in the first state of Delaware, and I'll be glad to meet you. Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, Instagram, the entire lane of social media is July 26th celebration. The first State Old Timers Sports Association of Delaware, in collaboration with Delaware Liberian Association, present to you and yours Independence Day festivities to begin with Friday, July 25th ball and dinner. Address is 627 Smyrna Clayton Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware. Doors open at 6 p.m. Admission is $50 flat. Then on Saturday, July 26th, kickball action will bring face to face the beautiful ladies of Invisible 11 versus the talented ladies of Madabaroa. Right after the kickball game, 90 minutes of soccer action will take complete control of the Brandon One Stadium. Invisible 11 RE making plans to stop Madabaroa from repeating history. Who's better than the other? Can Invisible 11 sabotage Madabaroa from repeating history? Who owns the first state of Delaware? Well, let's find out. It's going down on Saturday, July 26th. Address is 1400 Fork Road. That's the Brandon One Stadium in Wilmington, Delaware. Doors open at 12 noon. Admission for kids absolutely free. Children is $5 US. Adults is $10 US. For more information concerning vendors plus more, give us a call at 267-312-2745. You can also call 484-470-9204 and 215-704-1606. Right after the game is the after party. Hey, come on, come to party real hard. After party address is 2411 Lancaster Avenue in Wilmington, Delaware. Then the cookout follow on Sunday. It's absolutely free to all. The women of Delaware will bring the food as the gentlemen of Delaware, they have agreed to come with the drinks. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Cookout address will be announced later. Come and enjoy the Liberian 178th Independence Day celebration with the Delawareans in Delaware. I'm His Eminence G. Francis Torgbean. Hey, come on. Meet me in the first state of Delaware, and I'll be glad to meet you. Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, Instagram, the entire lane of social media is July 26th celebration. The first state Old Timers Post Association of Delaware, in collaboration with Delaware Liberian Association, present to you and yours Independence Day festivities to begin with Friday, July 25th ball and dinner. Address is 627 Smyrna Clayton Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware. Doors open at 6 p.m. Admission is $50 US flat. Then on Saturday, July 26th, kickball action will bring face to face the beautiful ladies of Invisible 11 versus the talented ladies of Madabaroa. Right after the kickball game, 90 minutes of soccer action will take complete control of the Brandon One Stadium. Invisible 11 RE making plans to stop Madabaroa from repeating history. Who's better than the other? Can Invisible 11 sabotage Madabaroa from repeating history? Who owns the first state of Delaware. Well, let's find out. It's going down on Saturday, July 26th. Address is 1400 Fork Road. That's the Brandywine Stadium in Wilmington, Delaware. Doors open at 12 noon. Admission for kids absolutely free. Children is $5 US. Adults is $10 US. For more information concerning vendors plus more, give us a call at 267-312-2745. You can also call 484-470-9204 and 215-704-1606. Right after the game is the after party. Hey, come on, come to party real hard. After party address is 2411 Lancaster Avenue in Wilmington, Delaware. Then the cookout follow on Sunday. It's absolutely free to all. The women of Delaware will bring the food as the gentlemen of Delaware. They have agreed to come with the drinks. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Cookout address will be announced later. Come and enjoy the Liberian 178th Independence Day celebration with the Delawareans in Delaware. I'm His Eminence G. Francis Torgbean. Hey, come on. Meet me in the first state of Delaware, and I'll be glad to meet you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Wednesday edition. This is midweek. We call this the Humps Day. Share the show. Let your families and friends know that the closing argument is on and we are kicking. For your information, please, we don't want any drama. Last night we couldn't sleep. We were babysitting. So we are here today, well rested and ready to go. I want to thank our producers, our young men and women in Monrovia, in the studio.
Yeah, Mr. Junior.
How you doing, young man?
I'm doing great, and you?
Good to see you. You were on the air until almost 2 o'clock this morning. After 2 o'clock.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's all for the greater good of our mama Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joining the show, I am your homeboy from the great city of Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. I am Jerome Gaiman. I will be your host. And with me, Myean, where are you from? What city are you from? I know you're not a Monroe boy.
I'm from Nima County, to be specific. That's my hometown.
Where in Nima? Nima is a big county.
Tapeta. I'm from Tapeta District.
Okay, the young man is from Tapeta. Oh, Lord, listen. The folks been calling me. They've been texting me. They say I'm prejudiced against their city. So Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Jem Maboro. Thank you for tuning in. Tell the folks that we are here. Like you said, no pain, no gain. Yes, if you want to be in the news business, like the young man did, this young man did something that most people wouldn't do. As the event were unfolding last night, he had the wherewithal to go into a hiding place on the upper floor of the building and surveil the whole system, the whole yard. He gave us a panoramic view of our studio, our facility, and everybody that were walking. The recording was so good that we could hear the conversation from CO5 and his men. And the intelligence that we are getting here is those two motorcycle men that you saw with the police, they were brought to identify who Yellow Machine was, because the police, CO5 himself and those guys do not know him in person. So they brought two motorcyclists to identify who is this Yellow Machine man. But let me go to the weather. Let's see what's happening in Nimba County. Someone sent me, they say, that Lord, now we can't, your particular city you've been naming. So let me go to, but I did Sacre Pied. I'm not, tomorrow I'm going to do Tapeta, but today I did Sacre Pied in Nimba County.
Okay.
74 degrees and light rain is raining in Sacre Pied. And then let me go to someone that called me and say, I have never mentioned River Cess. Yes. Sesto City, 73 degrees, mostly cloudy in Sesto City. If you are in River Cess, yes, it's 73 degrees. Harper City, that's Mr. Nangbe's homeboy. He's from Maryland County. Harper City, 79 degrees, also mostly cloudy. Buchanan, my hometown, 79 degrees cloudy. Monrovia, 79 degrees cloudy. And my homeboy and my friend, Dr. PLO in Nairobi, 61 degrees and cloudy as well. If you are in London today, it's mostly cloudy. If you are in Paris, it's 67 degrees, and the air quality in Paris is not too good. It's fair. Atlanta, Georgia, if you're in Atlanta, you got 90 degrees, very hot. And your air quality is good. New York City, 86 degrees and cloudy. The air quality is moderate, it's not good. If you are in Miami, my hometown, south of here, 89 degrees, partly cloudy. The air quality is good. And from where I am, Fort Pierce, right over the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the St. Lucie River here, beautiful view if you go outside, is 87 degrees, partly cloudy. And the air quality is excellent. So if you want me to profile your city, let me know where you're calling from. And tomorrow when I come on the air, we're going to profile and actually preview your city. There you go, the man from Harper City. Harper City, the temperature there is 79 degrees and mostly cloudy. So the whole Liberia is cloudy all the way up to Paris. It's cloudy. Nairobi, Dr. PLO, also cloudy. So the whole earth is dark. It's cloudy, it's rainy, it's foggy. How you doing that, Mr. Nangbe?
Mr. Gamer, what's up, my brother? It is good to be back with you, Myean. How are you, my brother? You mentioned something, Jerome. I was coming in. I think you're right. We didn't give enough recognition to Myean's effort, and the guys in studios. They really held it down last night. So you're very right. I think we may have minimally thanked them, but I join you in actually appreciating their talent and their smarts to part of what they did and the way they did it. So Myean, thanks to you and the guys in the studios. You did a wonderful job. Let me also welcome our audience. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, tell someone about us, and invite them to join you. Come in and you can chat with us. I think at some point in time, we'll open the lines so that you can also be a part of the show. But yeah, it is good to be here. Join your voice with ours. As I always remind you, let's call for an audit of the legislature. We need to understand how and why these people are spending so much of our money. So I have that as my byline, my tagline. Join me. We're trying to encourage this process through the CMC, and all other like-minded people join us, and let's rally enough support so that we can force this issue. These people must be audited. So it is good to be here, and back to you, Mr. Given.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, when you say there was a Bassa song way in the 80s. The young man say, Tikpana, he says, a guru like me, I who can't eat something, something can't eat me. The police keep to surveil, and we surveil the police. So, Myean, you are the police. The police keep to surveil.
You know, before Myean comes in, right? You reminded me just now of Peter Bala the Great. You know, Peter Bala had this skit with the immigration man. I don't know how many people remember that.
Okay.
Yes, and this Mandingo thing has been with us for a long time. But quickly, in the nutshell, they set up a checkpoint, and a Mandingo guy came in, and they took him in for questioning. And the chief was in with him for a few minutes and came by, and then man again, Chief, I know you dealt with that man to do. He said, instead of me dealing with that man dealt with me. That man dealt with me. And then the other man said, but you would do him, and you put a library for people.
Myean, but we are talking about your recording last night. If you were in a Western country, that would have been on the front pages of CNN, NBC, you name it, BBC, because that was a work, that was an art. That video made the police chief to call back in and literally apologize to say to you, or I made a mistake. What we are looking at on your video is a magnified error, navigational error. So to have the chief, for us to say the emperor had no clothes, the Liberian message will call you butt naked, with your pants down. So Myean, you are a young journalist. I think everybody, what the man, the song in Liberia, everybody got an area, eh?
Yes, yeah.
I think journalism, investigative journalism may be your area. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I'm doing currently. I'm doing fast checking and I'm doing investigative journalism.
Let me welcome Dr. Peabody. Dr. Peabody, we have a star on our hand here. The work this young man did yesterday by surveilling the surveillance.
Yes.
I never see anything like that. This is why we tell you to watch the closing argument, because you never know what you're going to get. Last night, you had that script, Dr. Peabody. You could not have written this script. Nobody, even Hollywood could not have written that script. Your take on this, Dr. Peabody?
Right. Good to see everybody. Good to see Mr. Nangwe, and good to
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he's speaking.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, go
yes,
ahead.
sir. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I think the entire team of Myean, well, let me say this, even from the manager of the Truth FM, the entire team did a wonderful job. But Myean, Myean, kudos to you. You know, I know it was kind of disrupting to see police all in the yard and stuff like that. And I think the management now is going to make some changes in terms of just going in the studio, you know, and stuff like that. But I think the entire team did a wonderful job. And Myean, you just a very bright young man, and I always been very proud of you, Myean. I just very proud of you, young man, very humble. I met you before, very humble and very sharp. Not in high school, and you write even better than some college
graduates. Yes,
yeah, college graduate. You know, you write very well. You understand the journalism, and I hope you could get training, in this area. You're very good, and I hope you could, there'll be an opportunity, that you can even go to IT. He's very good at IT. This kid can sit and get right on your phone from Liberia and help you do some things. That's how good he is. So I really hope we have opportunity in terms of going to, go when you graduate from high school and get some opportunity to go to some great school that help you, and I hope we can be part of your education as well on how we can help you achieve that. But he's a great kid. But Mr. Gibbon, before I come back to you on this, let's not forget that our fundraiser has been going a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Very slow. Very slow today. I mean, I just thank you, Howard Jones. Howard Jones has sent us $100. And the Nangwe's, Mr. Nangwe kids have sent us $50 as well. It's going slow, and we get in there gradually. Time is flying. It's going very, very fast. So we got to make sure we get this thing to help these kids. TCA, tomorrow the kids will be live in Monrovia. We got to get them internet and stuff like that. Our journalists haven't been paid on the ground. Want to make sure we take care of some expensive. We're in the red. The TCA is in the red. So guys, anything you can do, $10, $20, $50, $1,000, just send it to us. And once you do it, just put it in the chat room that you have sent it. Thank you, Howard Jones. We did receive your gift. I have it right here. Thank you for your contribution. So guys, if you want to help, just do it. We just ask you to do the best you can. But guys, it's wonderful, Myean and the team. I couldn't stop. I want to be so late. People were calling me from all over Liberia last night. What an incredible job that you guys did, everybody. So thank you, guys, and thank you.
Guys,
let me join you quickly, Jerome. I'm sorry, I know I hand it over to you, but yes, I really join you in encouraging, our audience. We know you're very passionate about all things Liberia. You want to get the news. You want to see us here every day talking to you, interacting with you. And it is these guys on the ground who actually, like what you saw yesterday. I mean, we were all the way over here. And Myean and the guys in the studio, they were feeding you with all this stuff. So, yeah, don't, every little bit helps. Don't be shy. Even if it is $5, whatever you can, please chip in. The number is on the screen. Don't hesitate to help. Myean, I heard you say you're from Nimba. No wonder why you're so smart. My wife is from Nimba. My wife.
Yeah. Your wife was smart to marry you. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's where you're going with it. But let me also recognize my son. This is my birthday week. Tomorrow is actually my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my son Al, he started me up with this chair. He said, Dad, your old man bag is now as part of my little son.
That's a good child. You raise him good.
He always has my bag, so
you raise him good, because some of these kids, when they start making money, they didn't even want to buy they can't even buy you a Burger King. So that's a good child. You taught him to give, and he's giving back. He's showing that that's awesome. That's a good child. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we appreciate it.
He watches the show. I mean, he watches the show everywhere he is. He watches the show. Wow. Yeah. So he's an everything.
That's awesome. What's your son name again? Joe?
Al James.
Al James.
Yeah, that the transaction came through his name. The one.
Yes, Al James, and he's generous too, because he gave us money. That's a generous kid right there. A lot of kids can, I'm not saying the mean, but but that's very generous, and we appreciate it so well. Are you?
He got some nimba in him. That's
oh, he got some nimba in him. Okay, Al. So you said with the battle put that too, got to try.
I'm just saying, I'm waiting for the battle put to start calling. Now all I'm saying.
They say happy wife is happy home. So hey,
exactly.
What's how the bread, the butter should be on. So he doing a great job. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, my folks and friends from all over the country, if you like what you saw yesterday, we'll take. I think we should take a few more minutes on this. My twins. I got 4 women in my house. They pledged. They just sent $100 to me, so I can send it over. We got Zelle, we got Cash App. Let me do the Cash App. Yeah. And I don't know if I sent money to you before, but yes, the girls have sent their money. Let me see here.
But convey our thanks, my man. Thank you very much. I'm sure.
Thank you.
I'm sure they took after their mom because
Yeah, obviously, you want to put me in trouble.
That is it. We got one special guest who are about to make a big donation. Let me bring special guest.
Okay, let me hold my $100.
The leader of the CMC.
Oh, get I said.
Wait, my man, you say you have to right? You got to pussy. You can't come here.
It can be Grace back there. It can be Grace. There you go, Grace. Grace, you eat.
Grace, you don't call her brother no more.
Grace, you eat. Grace, you eat yekepa. Are you eat sacre-pied?
Sacre-pied.
You gotta say you couldn't call it America or that different.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The man in sacre-pied. He not here, but. Let me look at the weather in Sacre-Pied today. It's 74 degrees and light rain.
And as I say, man, polo, whatever it is.
Yeah. Put your hand outside. Let me see him. Put it back in. See if it's not wet. I know you're here. Doing very well. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
I've been trying to get Martin Colley, Alexander Biere, Toga Biere, all the guys. Nobody will pick up my call. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined our show, this is a special edition. What you saw yesterday, you are seeing a repeat in a good way. When you watch, everything happens here. Yesterday, we were on the air when the police invaded the property of Honorable Musa Ability and Truth FM. But the journalists on the ground were able to film them live. And the police chief had to come and take his word back and say, I was wrong. It was a GPS that sent us to the wrong place. Can you imagine? The police had a GPS sent into the wrong house. But Honorable Musa Ability, welcome.
Thank you, guys. Good evening from the New Jersey Turnpike.
Okay.
We are heading to Peabody. I just saw your call. So I'm very sure I'll call you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Grace, how you doing there?
No, we are on our way to the state of Maryland with the global chair and the chair of USA.
Oh, I mean, you got security. You got 3 top.
Yeah. We have security in front of all and beyond us.
Rhode Island, right?
Yeah, Rhode Island, Providence.
Rhode Island,
Oh, okay. They got the global chair, the USA chair, and the PL. You know that's top security there.
Yeah.
Where Gregory Coleman, is he back there?
Yes, two vehicles to us. So we are safe.
That's very good. How's your visit going on mobility?
No, it's good. I mean, like I was saying yesterday, it's a normal thing. I mean, I know there's a hype out there, but this is a country that, I lived before. I went to school here. I have properties here. Coming here, I've never been, I've been busy doing other people's work, involved in my politics, my campaign, So, but the uh, the, the politics of our movement dictates that I should be here for a quick visit, which is very essential to our political goal. And so we're here to carry on our duty as politicians, and we're having high-level discussion at different level of local, state, and national government officials. And then we are also having sometime in the next 72 hours an executive meeting of the CMT, diaspora, and USA. So we're here doing our work. We're here doing our work.
Thank you very much. A few days ago, we saw the debacle in Wapolu there. Grace had been hard on those people. And I don't blame her. I think I wrote on one of her lines that she got some crew in her. She left to fight. But what those people did in Wapolu, what they did in Wapolu there is it was a travesty. It was shame. It was disgraceful. But it tells the whole world what Liberia is made of. Talk to us a little bit about that bridge. What encouraged you to help those folks over there?
First of all, let me say I support everything that Grace said. She said she didn't say anything disparaging. She said
nope, not at all.
The attitude of the senator was disgraceful. She has been senator for 5 years now, since 2020. So what she has not done, she can't come around hosting. We don't play fun. Everywhere we have gone, we have not played fun. She's the one that has been playing fun for 5 years, not us. And CMC, we are a party who will be peaceful if you act to us peacefully. But if you are rude to us, we will respond to you in a certain way. And her attitude was rude and unbecoming of a senator. And we're not going to tolerate it. Our USA chairperson was on point, and she has the full backing of the entire CMC on that front. And if she do it again, we will take it to the next level. The faulty manner in which she had conducted herself, and the manner in which she has, the disappointment that she has placed on women, the bet that women placed on her in Liberia, and the fact that she was not able to fulfill any of that. And for the time she has been senator, she's been silent, and women have been very disappointed in her. She will not bring that on to us. We were sitting down when the people that elected her to become senator came to us, begged us to go and fix the place. So if that's the type of bridge she thinks that the people who gave up power deserves, that will be between she and the people in 2029. But for us, we want to help, and there are several other ways we will help the people of Wapolu, not just on that bridge. And we'll go on to do that. So whatever she does, I'll continue. I think it's disgraceful. It's wrong. And I guess that's how our country has been reduced to. So she said they will build quota and they will put the real bridge. So she has made a promise to the people of Wapolu. Let's see.
Wow.
We'll come after. Look, we are going to go and make sure that we go and clean up this country everywhere. And all those who have failed, we will take them on. Whether they are at the level of senator, whether they are at the level of representative, or the president, will already take the president on. So that one, there's no question about that. And then the other ones will just add it to it. CMC is not here there's been too many jokes with Liberian people. And when people joke with Liberian people and play fun out of them, you aggravate us. That's why you saw the outrage from our CSA, CMC USA.
Well, before I turn it over, I see Dr. Howard Jones is saying here, we should make the fundraiser a county meet. Who county is going to raise the most money? And listen, we got 2 Nimais here now. Actually 3, because they got married to Nyenwolo, so Nyenwolo now. Nyenwolo is a Nimai. We got.
Nyenwolo try here, not supposed to buy. You know how
I just try here and say you go to Maryland County tonight. You got to go Lofa Musa, and then we got Myean here. So, Dr. Peabody, you are in charge of the fundraiser. How you wanted to go?
I don't think they need my boys that strong. They got vice president, they got representative, but I think I ain't even got much. So I think we'll give it to Nima. But Chairman, good to see you, man. Welcome and good to see you.
Thank you, people.
Really happy to see you. I'm really happy you are here. At least you have been able to dispel some of those derogatory folks who just think negative of other people all the time. That they can't do this, they can't do that. I'm very happy and good to see you, man. Welcome again to the US, sir.
Thank you, Chief. You know me. God is our power. It didn't start just now. You remember during the campaign, I was told that I'm wanted by Interpol.
Interpol, yes.
Yeah. So, but there has been I'm here. People who have said negative things about me, people who have vilified me, they have shifted lanes, they have shifted spaces, they shifted positions. Some of them were in opposition yesterday. But I'm right where I've always been, and we'll keep going, Peabody.
Thank you, Victor.
No, I just want to say, welcome, Chief. Even though we briefly interacted yesterday, but it's good to have you here. I know we'll get together, so I will leave it to Chief Tomalin. Yeah, welcome.
Chief Tomalin.
Welcome, Chairman. And the funny thing about it is that the day that they were announced that they denying visa, that very day he said, Chief, I'm on my way to get my visa right now. He said, but they keep it low, I'm on my way to get my visa. So was that matter of the time? But it's good to see you back. Like I said last on the show, you went to school here. You and I think in Colorado, right? In Denver, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you went to school here.
So,
yeah, even your son, Lai also came to school here too. So it's not a strange thing, but it's good to see you. And you're going to my home state, Rhode Island, where I settled when I came to the States. I was there for 12 years, and hopefully the Liberian community there will welcome you. I told some of them this morning. I think they should try to get in touch with your handler so you can at least to come to Rhode Island, the Ocean State, the smallest state in the union. So hopefully you have a nice time in Rhode Island, Providence. Look forward to hearing from you there, and hopefully I don't know whether we'll have to, because I know people and I try. We'll say maybe Friday or so. We'll see how your schedule looks. We'll have a very busy schedule this weekend.
All right.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, so hopefully.
I'm here. I see
you
off.
But we can see you.
We can hear you too. We can hear you.
Yeah, Tomalin, you are saying something.
Yeah, I said it's good to you. You're going to Rhode Island as my home state, where I started.
I'm not hearing Tomalin.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Gemma. I'm hearing Peabody.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Tomalin.
But on the screen here, Tomalin seems to have. Okay, there he is. Oh, you're going again.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I said you are going to our home state. That where we settled when we came to the States for 12 years. All my kids were born in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And I told the Liberia community that
really?
Yeah, I told them, I said that you are on your way there today. So hopefully they got in touch with your team and to make your stay in Rhode wonderful time in Rhode Island. And so, so looking forward to hear from the goodies on Rhode Island and your trip there. But enjoy yourself. Hopefully we will meet Friday, but our schedule is so packed this weekend, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, if you have some time Friday, let me know, Chairman, we can get together, stuff like that, you know, if you have some time.
Okay. All right. I'll let
guys,
you know
don't
tonight.
forget. Don't forget our fundraiser now. What's going on?
And also, there's a post on the show for you. Somebody saying a post, a marker.
Yeah.
Randall, okay.
A very big welcome to the chairman. For the heart to wear with you.
I spoke to Margan this morning.
Okay, yes. Excellent. Well, Myean, bring us up to speed. What's happening? What's trending? What's the current event in Monrovia or Liberia?
Okay, so I just want to say thank you to all of you on the show. So basically, we've been following this fake information. I just like to put it out. We've been following this fake information about LTA, where we are seeing this on the social media that tomorrow will be internet shortage within Liberia. So this information you are seeing on the social media from Liberia is fake, and the LTA just put the release out. Because we are seeing it all over, even our 8 o'clock news. We're about to put it in the news, but we have to verify it to see where it is from LTA before we put it in the news. And later we came out, it was not from LTA, just a certain group came out with that release, and then it was flying all over the social media. Some credible media institutions did not do verification, but rather they posted on a page, and then it went viral. So we just want to make it clear to the public that that information is not true.
Yeah, I see you live. We can see you.
Yeah,
are you hearing me?
Yeah.
When they are driving, they go through some spots. Yeah, go ahead, Myean.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and also today we carrying our news about the citizen movement for change, call on protesters involving the upcoming July 17 protests to exercise their constitutional function by going there peacefully tomorrow to protest whatever way they are going, but they should go peacefully and then to come back because it is within the constitution, it is their right to exercise it. And also we saw on today the Faith and Justice Network express serious concern over the July 17 protests by Stan. So they have some argument that what's the cause of Stan coming up with this protest after he served the opposition party for like 6 years, and then coming out today within a civil society group coming out to organize a protest. The Faith and Network come out with a statement that they are demanding the Stan group to slow down on this protest, and it's already late. Tomorrow we just have a few more hours from now that we receiving or information that some protesters at the Congress for Democratic Change party headquarters right now, those from district number 10, and all of them are coming to the party headquarters where they are coming tonight. So we are receiving some videos, some photos from that end. So we hope to confirm that whether it's truth, but we are receiving some video, some footage. So we are going to confirm that. So we have a lot on the place, so we can just go through as we go. We will bring you more updates from Liberia.
Thank you. On mobility, you put up the organization put up a statement today encouraging folks to exercise their franchise as enshrined in our constitution. You want to speak to that real briefly?
Yes. The CMC position is that to demonstrate, to protest is a constitutional right. We also said that the police, the state security, must do everything they can to try to ensure that process and the right of the protesters are protected. We also said to the protester that the burden of peacekeeping is all of us as Liberians. and that they should exercise their right within the confines of the law. Hopefully, that will be respected. I spoke to the police director today. He also said that as far as he's concerned, the police are going to do everything to make sure that we don't have any issue. That is the position of the CMC. And we thought that it is very important that we've come a long way. We've passed through a very difficult election without problem, and we should be able to withstand, protests. Protests should be normal. It's very normal. It is in the Constitution. So people's right to protest must be respected, and those that are protesting must respect the right of those who are not protesting. The thing that bothers me, Gammon, is that this idea of ideology. United Party government, when they do something, everything they put out there is that we are. It happened before. It happened before. Even today, I see people putting United Party people statement that they made during the protest. As a country, that is not taking us anywhere. We have to learn to do what is right. If Molu was in government yesterday and today he's protesting, there is nothing wrong with that. You have to find out whether or not what he's protesting for is happening. It's not about whether Molu was in government yesterday, so his right is lost. But we also say that they must be peaceful. Our democracy has to be protected. We have to mind it, because the opposite of democracy is not good for us. So that's the CMC position.
Excellent. Myean, before I go to Dr. Before I go back to the chief here, any news on the yellow machine? How was it handled? Is he safe? How did he get home today?
Okay, yeah, so yellow machine issue last night, choke on, because let's say choke on, because people who were not following last night, choke on, commonly known as yellow machine. He is the president of the National Tricycle and Motorcyclist Union of Liberia. He appeared on the show last night, and then we encountered the incident that happened last night. And then I received a lot of calls this morning from so many talk show hosts, but I had some sleepless nights, so I couldn't wake up to answer the call, because some of them were calling me to give some update about what happened last night. But the time that I woke up, at that time the show already off, so I never had the opportunity to give them update from last night incident. So Yellow Machine, he had two other guys with him who slept here, and then it was this morning about 8 to 9 o'clock when they left the compound. They had a motorbike and they left the compound. So the police sent a vehicle for them last night, and they denied. They say they don't want to go with the vehicle. So the IG spoke with the security that was on ground in the compound here, the 2FN security, and then he told them, the IG, that the guys are refusing to go with the police vehicle. So they were going to sleep here, and then in the morning they will be able to go home. So the other machine went home safely this morning. Everything was okay. I was here this morning, and then he left.
Thank you. Hopefully, the ownership of True FM will do a formal complaint. Chief, you're next.
Well, we just want to give the political leader anything you want to say before you let him go. I know he's driving, and so let's.
No, not much. I just wanted to also say that what happened last night, for us, at Truth FM, we don't want to escalate. So we are laying low on it. There were no injury done to anybody. So the police have made their explanation. We'll take it. We'll move on.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Yeah.
Tension.
Okay.
With the heightened tension, we don't want to add to it anymore. We just want to make sure tomorrow, those who want to go to demonstrate, to protest, it is their right. But we beg everybody to be calm, to be peaceful. It doesn't serve anybody for Liberia to be a chaotic place. It doesn't serve anybody. But we ask the government to make sure that to ensure that the people exercise their constitutional right freely.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We were talking about de-escalation yesterday. This is how the police officers and folks who are in law enforcement were trained to de-escalate. You see, the political leader is de-escalating. He has the power. He has the right legally. People invaded his property. He could have escalated, but he decided that, listen, guys, it is over with. Let's de-escalate. Thank you very much, Mr. Ability, for your kind and wise thought. This is wisdom. And Liberia can use some wisdom at this point. Grace and Dr. Richardson, it was nice talking to you. We look forward to see you all soon. Thank you very much for tuning in.
I'm sure Mr. Richardson is somewhere in there, I'm sure.
Come on now. Why are you picking up Mr. Richardson? Amy, don't mind him. Yeah, okay, guys.
Yeah, they are.
I see somebody with white beard driving. Maybe that's him. Thank you, guys. Oh, let me welcome Sarah Dopo, another woman from this.
Have a good one.
Oh, Lord, all the Grable people with the Grable blood, they let them fight. We have Grace. We have Dr. Richardson from Bone Mines. Now we got somebody here from the Southeast. Sarah, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Well, we are still doing some fundraiser for our children, our staff, our grandchildren. So we say charity begins at home. We need Dr. We need Doc, you need to give. We need Tomalin to give. We need Victor to give. Victor, your children give, but you got to give. And then Sarah, all that money you're making over there, you got to give more. The scripture said, to whom much is given, much is required. So say you make the most money on this platform, you got to give them. You see? Dr. Peabody, back me up now. Back me up. And the scripture said that. You muted Dr. Peabody.
I said I received $100 from your kids. I received $100 from Howard Jones. And the Nyenwolo gave us $50. So we have $250. You know,
and we want to make this to at least $1,000.
Yeah, let's do $1,000.
That come in for $50.
Oh, come on now.
There you go.
No place.
Mr. Gilman, you thought how much you pay?
I'm not yet.
Not yet, but you asking me. Good for you. Good for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me go through the newspapers in Liberia real quick. From the front pages of the Liberia Investigator, we say here, loyalty over law, the Unity Party's dangerous drift. That is Miss Cooper, huh? I think that's her name, the lawmaker. Cooper. Casualty of power, he says here, in Greek philosophy, the first thing to die.
Jerome, I'll be right back. I got to get out to come back in. My system is acting up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it says here, the first casualty of politics is usually, the first casualty of power is of principle in Liberia is the casualty now showing up in the court dockets, the jail roster. This was a few days back. We are talking about a few cases illustrated better than Abdullah Kamara, a Unity partisan, an ally, former head of Tama Corporation. Mr. Kamara was named in the 2024 audit by the General Auditing Commission. A review starting financial irregularity over $262 million Liberian dollars and 450,000 US dollars were disbursed to Tima, and 231 data incorporated under the Liberian digital transformation, and that money had not been accounted for, and they let him slide. Same thing with Madam Cooper. She was arrested in the arson case. She claimed she had health issues. She was let go. And when Abu Kamara claimed he had health issue, legitimate health issue with record, they booked him. Front page Africa, it says Chief Justice Designate Yami Bese reaffirms Supreme Court ruling on the House impasse in favor of former House Speaker Kofa Colleagues. He pushes for constitutional overhaul if he's confirmed. That's the front pages of Front Page Africa. And then ECOWAS clears Liberia, Guinea of human rights violation claims as supported and filed by the gentleman who was adopted, according to Kabina Janet. The ECOWAS court cleared Liberia that this young man, the case has merit, but it has some procedural errors. Liberia to host official launch of the Minor River Union Parliament in Monrovia. It's another big story here. Finance Minister Garguah said, I will knock on heaven's door to meet $1 billion target. But he warns people not because we raise more money mean the life of the people will be improved. Waka cut ties with Abdullah Kamara named Clarence Masekwe as the new LTA chairman. Those are the trending headlines in Liberia. Major news. We will be discussing these things, but our number one obligation today is to raise at least, we are up to 250. We need another 250 for 500, and we can raise.
Yeah, let me just name, guys. Yeah, bear with us. We want to raise this money. We'll get into the show, but let me just name those who have given so far. And then we can go on. Sarah gave $50. Mr. Gabeman Chitrin gave $100. Tomalin George sent $100, and Hawa Jones sent another $100. So that's where we should be right now. I think we should be at about what, $400. $400. So we want to raise 1,000 tonight. I'm still consulting. I'm consulting my graduate to see how much she would give to see what she wanted to make to us. So
my kids get that money, not me.
Too many kids gave
Steve, I know the journey is it, Papa. What are you doing?
Well, according to Dr. Jones here, she thinks we should go by counting. So, can you look at the
kids, though? Thanks to the kids.
I know.
Doctor, put those kids in different county. Let's see. We counted going up here because I want to see where Nima is. I really want to see where Nima is because they got Chief Justice, they got Vice President.
Nima have not gone anywhere though.
Yeah, they got Prophet.
Nima is still struggling.
They got Prophet Key.
Yeah,
they got Prophet. They got everybody. They got everybody. Prophet Key, Koga, Jumbo Body. We got Vice President. We got Chief Justice now. I mean, we got Musa Ability. You got everybody in Nima. Yeah, come on, man. Nima, come on. My sister. My beloved sister, this woman here, I'm telling you, she and I, we are cool. Someday, Theola Gibson, if you're listening where I am, where you are, from my Hopper people, I'm not putting you on the spot, but if you could please help us, that would be great. Guys, we have to help our young folks on the ground. They ride, they buy last night, 2 o'clock. Yes. This young man was still in the studio. They waited. They slept there to make sure that a young man was safe. And they say,
just tell Theola that this money will pass through ANC. She was sent $500 just by passing.
Oh, Theola, I love ANC.
There you go.
I love Alexander Cummings. He's my number one guy. She said, You better take your mouth on. You better take your mouth from a political leader. Come in, right here, man.
Myean, can you make this thing a little bigger? Let the people see the Cash App and see the Zelle. So if you have Zelle,
it's really big. We can see it from here. It's really big.
So guy, we are at $400. My young graduate says she would give 50. So we are 400.
So we're up to 450.
$450 now. 400.
Our thanks to the young graduate.
You see where good to send the children to school?
They're gonna return you.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Sarah, thank you too for the.
Thank you very much, Sarah. You just came on and we put you on the spot. I know the Basel people where that one come from next year will be bigger.
That one come from under the water.
Yeah, from under the water.
I think the Basel people are leading.
Of course, we're leading. We're supposed to be leading.
Yeah, so guys, if you're watching, man, please just drop something in. 25, 50, 30. Just drop it on the board. Go ahead, we're sure.
We got to keep our motorbikes going. We have to keep the guys going. And after this is done, I have to do something special for Myean. I want to make sure that he got a journalist degree.
Jaron, watch yourself.
Okay.
The other people may not like the other guys that may not like.
Oh, okay. Listen, if they're doing journalism too, that's fine. We just want to make sure that anybody out there who has anybody who has a journalism scholarship, we can use it here. Yeah. Whatever other thing the guys are doing, let us know, and we will definitely pass it out because different foundations do different things. Like me, I'm doing scholarship in the IT area for women and a woman who is interested in doing IT anything in STEM. I don't want sociology. I don't want political science. I want STEM. I want STEM. I want women that will be engineering, medicine, IT, any of those things. Those are the things that I'm interested in. Okay, so women that are into STEM. We got other people who have interest in journalism. We appeal to them. If you have interest, if you are doing anything in, writing, those are things that are very important. They got other people that have interest in those things. So we will be appealing to them. We can't appeal to you to do everything for everybody. But if your interest is journalism, you can help. If your interest is nursing, you can help. That's how we usually do it. I'm a United Way man now, so this is how we used to do it. We split it up.
Jerome, I'd like to wish Nora safe travels and to thank her in advance.
Good.
I think she's going to make a donation once.
She's a very good.
Once she arrives at where she's going.
Yeah. Nora, if you ever been prayed for before we pray, there's more prayer coming out to make sure you
get She's very generous. She always gives to our fundraiser. Nora, I can name some of them. Nora, Makan, Charlotte Randall, Smith, all of them, they've been generous. Patience, Seman, they've all been very generous in the giving. So I know we'll hear from them as time go by on the show. We'll hear.
Great. And all my Chelsea fans, come on now, we won. Y'all come on, celebrate. Y'all come on now. Give to this station. Give to the young folks. If you are a Chelsea fan, if you're a Real Madrid fan too, you can come and join us. You can do that. PSG fans, don't worry. We got your back. Come on and do some donation. And don't keep crying. That game is over with. Come on and donate. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had before when the show started, we had an ad for I think Barrow and IE is that Delaware area?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So the Barrow and IE folks will be coming out there to patronize you from everywhere else. So say we've been good to you. Can you be good to us and come out here and give Barrow people now? Come on.
Can I say something to that?
Go ahead. Let the yellow boys come in.
The yellow boys and the yellow boys and girls of IE and Barrow, they're going to be locking horns on July 26th.
Okay.
And I am the captain for the yellow girls team. And we are going to be playing Barrow girls. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys already saw the prelude, the practice we had the other day.
I saw the practice. You missed that ball. I said, what? You missed it.
If you're in the area, you better come on into Delaware. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a lot of activities going on. So come on out and support your girl on here, TCA. Let's go.
Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, if you belong to a fraternity or sorority or school organization, we got packages for you. You just call Dr. Peabody. They will put something together for you. All the packages are unique. You know, they will do something for you. We'll talk about your show or your event. If you're having wedding, you're having graduation, whatever, we have it here for you. Just come on. But for now, our attention is actually on our young folks on the ground, so we can give them something. We do that, I think, twice a year, 26th and Christmas.
Yeah.
So let's be generous. Let's do this for our folks. You see, when it comes 5:30 and you turn your TV on, you want to see Dr. Peabody. You want to see Nyenwolo. You want to see Sarah. You want to see myself. You want to see Myean. You want to see everybody. Tomalin is here. It takes a lot to keep the lights on here. Okay, it's not when you turn it on, you will see us, but it takes a lot of sacrifice, especially the guys on the ground. They got to pay their light bills. They got to get on the bike 2 o'clock in the morning, going home.
Keep the lights on so we don't make a navigational error, you know?
Yeah, so your GPS got to stay sharp. So when I'm going to visit Myean, it don't take me off from Tapeta, it don't take me to Bassa. You know, I'm going to see Myean. That's what it is. But while we are waiting for our friends, let's talk about our finance minister. The finance minister said he will knock on heaven's door to meet his $1 billion goal. This is what he is saying. So the Unity Party-led government has kicked off the formulation of the 2026 national budget with new ambition and a goal to reach a historic $1 billion mark. That is what this man is saying. Now, Sarah, Garguah is making this big splash. And then we are also hearing that his name is synonymous with budget shortfall. In the first quarter, we got $17.8 million shortfall. Then he's talking about raising $1 billion. Your take on Mr. Garguah, Mr. Shortfall's ambition of $1 billion.
One of the things I know you're talking to me, right, Mr. Gaiman?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you for having me, and thanks to everybody following us. One of the things I know our people are very good at is that they can give all of these different, projections, but they don't give us the ways and means of how they're going to get it. He comes with this, good news. He's going to get $1 billion. He's going to reach $1 billion. How is he going to get it? How is he going to arrive at that figure? We don't know. Did he say anything in the article, Mr. Gaiman?
No, he didn't say how, but he says they're going to make it happen.
Oh, they're going to make it happen. So I mean, it's just enough to tell you that a lot of these things are nothing but showmanship, and especially so when we are already at the verge of a budget shortfall. So we'll wait to see, how that's gonna happen. And besides that, even if he gets $1 billion, what is the impact to the ordinary people? What is the impact to the lives of the ordinary people? They come out all these different amounts they're gonna make it. Our country is still very poor. Our people are still struggling. Our hospitals are so empty. Our hospitals don't have beds. Kids are still sitting on the floor. So that $1 billion that he's gonna knock doors to get, who's gonna benefit from it? Maybe Joseph Boakai, when he gets in his private jet and stuff like that, they are the ones who's gonna benefit. So all that thing mean nothing to me, seriously. And it's nothing but charade, nothing else. Thank you.
Well, Peabody, the minister remarks both optimism and caution, according to the newspaper. While he lauded the country's recent fiscal progress, he was quick to remind stakeholders that real change will require performance, discipline, and consistency across all entities of Liberia to make this happen, to impact the lives of the folks. If they get the money and squander it, they can raise 10 billion. It won't make any difference, according to him.
You know, the thing here is Chen McBorough is $TCA 2500 $TCA 2500. He said the cash out is not showing up. But what it was, if you put it, will show up in Henry Peabody's name, the $TCA 2500. But yeah, it's saying this again, man. You know, the minister probably know what he depends on. You know, they just signed a contract for $1.8 billion. They just signed a contract, so some fresh money coming in. So maybe he know what he's depending on. That's why he's saying it. But let me say this, Mr. Goodman. Let me say this, folks. The minister on LBS this morning, he couldn't give it. He could not answer the question when they asked him why he took money for the $8 million that were in the I think civil service fund or something like that, and to transfer it. He could not give an answer. He was all over the place. He was diverting from one thing, or if we do it to solve harmonization and harmonization taking place. It was a simple question. Why did he do it? He couldn't answer it. So, you know, for me, look, I want the government to succeed. I want the government for people to get help, because our people are suffering a lot. Liberian people are suffering. Unemployment rate in our country is very high. People don't even have job. The health condition is bad. Hospitals are bad. Our hospitals are in very, very bad shape. The nation only referral hospital, JFK, is one of the worst. You know, I always say that because I had an opportunity to go to JFK, to tour JFK in and out. And I also had the opportunity to donate several brand new medical equipment to JFK about a few years ago. So I know how bad it is. I mean, I had the opportunity to go to JFK and see people washing patient clothes and things with their hand. The washing machine was down. 1 or 2 washing machine was down. And I know how bad it is. So I want them to succeed, but they need to come. They need to be honest. That for the $8 million would have done a huge, even $10 million of that money would have brought a huge development to John F. Kennedy. Huge one, very big change to JFK. They could have renovated several walls at JFK and stuff like that. So I mean, he couldn't give a count for the $8 million. Now nobody know what happened to that money. He said he sprayed all over so they could deal with harmonization, all the things for people continue to improve, for the justices to all kind of stuff. The minister are all over the place. But you know, I don't know how to get that. I mean, we'll continue baking international community. International community will do this. International community will do this. You work out international community. You sleep international community. You fighting international community. You stealing international community. So I don't know what kind of country is that. All we rely on is international community. We just need to name Liberia Republic of International Community now. You know.
Tomalin.
Yeah.
I know I want to segue a little bit into this because Dr. Peabody brought it up. When I saw on the front pages of all the major newspaper around the world, that the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Guar, the late president, died in a foreign country, in a foreign hospital. And then it says that the Nigerian specialists, surgeon and all kinds. We have 4,000 registered Nigerian specialists in this country alone, in this country. And their president died in a foreign country. What is wrong with us Africans that we cannot fix our hospital like Dr. Peabody just said? The major referral hospital in our country, nothing is being spent. But then our leaders leave and go to foreign countries for help. This Buhari thing put it on the front pages of why?
Well, somebody wrote to it. They said, President Tomalin. He
Yeah,
died.
he died in London too. Yes.
Since July.
That's
Since
correct.
July he died there. So I don't know, but this is a reminder that we should focus on our own institutions. We should focus on investing in our own institutions so that we shouldn't be going for foreign checkup in foreign countries. You know, I don't think we should be doing that. But I tell you this though, whenever I'm in Liberia, I try my best to go for physical. I do physical in Liberia, and people can say, "Where you live in America?" I say, "Yes," and we got some good doctors there. I will do my physical in Liberia when I go there, just to test the system and so forth. I say, "You're treating like anybody else." They do the same thing too, you know, and that's what I do. But we should definitely, it should be a reminder for us to focus. Look, if, for example, if President Boga decides tomorrow, say, look, Jahi did a drug test. He and the vice president, the speaker, the pro tem, they said that they go to JFK to do a complete physical, do everything, and so forth. And they say we want to prioritize JFK. It will be symbolic, but yet and still, it will be very, very, very reassuring. And that if this hospital is good for the least person, we who the leaders can also come here too. So again, like for instance, the president of Cameroon who announced his 8th term to run, he's 92 years old. He will end up next thing you say he end up in London, France, where he will end up. You find him to go and do that. So it's just sad that we continue to neglect our own institutions. We're not prioritizing it. I remember when President Weah dedicated the dialysis center. He was telling me, he said, he named it after Madam Salib. He said to me, look, the amount of people money we are spending money to send to Ghana for dialysis, you're not fun in Ghana. Ghana eat our money. So, but at least that dialysis center we dedicated. Hopefully we can build on it and have some in all the counties, all the major hospitals. And, you know, but I said, oh, you want to tell me that the only one? He said, the first time we got here, I was shocked to learn that. And nowadays, most people with a kidney issue, I mean, majority of the citizens you found, most of the people nowadays, they go for dialysis every day now, every day in wherever you are, you know, people go for dialysis. And imagine in Liberia, if people there are some people that dying, they say, oh, the person's stomach is that big. So I say, look, I saw somebody in Liberia. Then they said, no, but the person was old. I said, the person they can't be pregnant. That person must be ill. And that's true. Because they only go to hospital when they are sick. But in America, all of us here right now, I bet you got a date for your physical, your date is your PCP won't meet where you went, and for your checkup, your dental, your eye, everything. You know, they get it for everyone else here. Oh, they want to check your numbers. I did my colonoscopy a few months ago, and so forth. But in Liberia, how many people doing it? So, you know, it's sad, and we just pray that one of these days we have that transformative leader who will prioritize health and will put more money into health so that we'll be able to say, well, people can come to Liberia for a checkup. And just before I end, if you guys remember, prior to the war, I think before that time when JFK was first built, people used to come from a referral hospital in the region. People used to come from the neighboring country to come from major surgery in Liberia. You know, but today, it's sad.
All right, Mr. Kehleboe, before you go ahead, let me just announce that we just received a gift from Miss Jen McBorough.
Yes.
She did send us $50. So we are at $450. No,
we're up to $500 now.
$500? Yeah, $500 right now. Yeah, thank you.
So we got 500 to go. Oh, the vice president from Kigali is in town. Mr. Vice President, all that money you make, he can't pay some donation. Vice President of Kigali, come on, bring some of the money. Welcome, Mr. Sidiki.
Mr. Kehleboe, what's up?
Okay, great. Welcome.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Great.
Victor,
this is not all of our folks there. This is not Unity Party or Joseph Boyka's thing. because during the early time, you remember one of the government officials was sick. She chartered a private jet to come from London to come and pick up her mother, take her for a checkup in London. A private jet. So recently we saw the president going to Ghana, the first lady going to either India or Morocco for an extended period. We talk about hundreds of thousands of dollars that could have been spent in our country, but it's going. That to me, that money laundering, that capital flight. One of those hospital stay could furnish basically the entire hospital, the whole JFK. Your take on this is it, to see Buhari dying in a foreign country where Nigeria got some of the best around.
Yeah, I mean, we're losing on both ends. We're losing the financial side, the money, like you said. We're paying foreign doctors in foreign lands, but we're also losing our people. A lot of our friends are dying needlessly because those who can afford it don't have any confidence in the legal system, and so they go abroad. Those who are sick and can't afford it, they can't get the help they need. A friend of mine just died in Ghana, I think about 2 weeks or so ago now. And the reports are that he had prostate cancer. Now is I have announced on this network over and over myself. I'm a prostate cancer patient. I'm recovering. Those things are treatable now. If care is taken, like Chief is saying, regular checkups. Back home, our guys don't believe in wellness checkup. We don't do that. I would say we don't. I lived in Liberia until I was in my 30s before I came over here. We don't do wellness checkups. You want to go to the hospital, even when you're sick, sometimes you don't go to the hospital. But here, your doctor doesn't see you. 6 months, they will call you in before they can renew your prescription. You got to go and do your blood work. And like Chief is saying, there's a lot that the blood work tells people, and some of these things, they catch them and they begin to treat them, and so, it is very, very sad. We have so many needs and so many problems, Jerome, but they're not that difficult to deal with. Chief is just talking about a dialysis machine that the former president brought in. That's something that, I think is helping a lot of people. A friend of mine just traveled from Canada. I was worried about him, because he's doing blood transfusion. He has kidney problem, but he was in Liberia. He just came back and he was able to, get his treatment while he was in there, do his, what do we call that? Where they do the blood transfusion. I forgot the name, but, but these things are these are necessary for any nation to thrive. The basic necessities, the healthcare, the electricity. Those are basic things. Before you go to the big things, the 285 yellow machines and all of that. Those are the little things that we expect you to tackle. Give our people access to healthcare. Give them good, affordable health care. Give them drinking water. Give them electricity. All of those things, they contribute to the well-being of the country, the health. Some of the things are actually logical, Just the fact that you're in there, you're thinking, Jesus, I don't even know where I'm going to get drinking water from. Right now, it's so hot. There's no electricity. All of those things that they burden you and, depressed. And you get ill. So and once they come in, most of them they get malaria. They go overseas for treatment. The some they're told they go overseas. Most of them go to India or they go to Ghana. Most of our people cannot afford that. So we all need to raise their awareness. Our people, we really need to be smart about tackling our problems. I don't believe that we don't have the means. I think we do. I think we'll come to the judicious management of our resources. We'll talk about that. But this finance minister, I have a problem with his every time he hits a snag, he wants people to go to the church and pray. Well, we all go to church, and we have these problems. God said, right? You have to help themselves. When but I will come to that. I would pass it on. We have to try to help our people. These are the things that make a country a functional country: healthcare, safe drinking water, electricity, reliable electricity, transportation, and now these are the internet. Connectivity. These are the things that draw anybody to a country. So yeah, when we're going when we're going back home here, you gotta go get your yellow book, and that is pretty pricey. If you haven't gone in a long time, at least $750 a pop. And if you're carrying your family, imagine that. But you gotta do that because you gotta make sure to start taking your malaria pills 2 weeks, and all of these things you don't need to go through. And because of that, you think about it, you say, okay, this year I will sit it out, and then the country is losing. But
just the buttress.
Sanvee announced he contributed $100. Ben Sanvee.
Ben Sanvee, okay.
Abu also announced that he will give $40. He will send it to Myean. Abu Kamar.
Wait, you were sending out the protest? Okay.
On behalf of the Port Authority, under $40. I mean, you gotta look at that number. It might be 40,000. Look closely. It might be some zero behind that.
Yeah. So
listen, Sarah.
Thanks to Chairman Ben and Abu.
Yeah, Abu. Thank you very much. Listen, the man said now he is knocking on heaven's door. Not regular guy. He ain't going to you anymore. The ball has reached that far. He's going to knock on heaven's door to meet his goal. But Sarah, here we are. During the Joe we had time, we had the representative Youngblood. She died in Ghana. We had Yimpan. When he had his stroke, they had to take him out of the country. I mean, as we are taking these people out, we are spending money. I don't have to lecture you on this. This is your area. What did someone say? Everybody got an area. Now your area here, or the science, the medicine. We are spending a lot of money. No prevention. We just do. Talk to us. What can we do?
Mr. Gilman, these are some of the things that I really, really hope that government upon government, government after government will just put some experts in a room that will sit down and discuss some of these things. Because these are the things that impact the life of our people. These little things that we have to do for them. Like going to the hospital, getting your checkup, getting some kind of healthcare system in place. That you don't have to equipping these hospitals with the necessary tools they need. Maintenance of equipment, all these small things. This is the real deal here. Not to go buy $1.4 million car for Joseph Boyka, or to go, do a whole bunch of showmanship stuff. Our people, those that are leading our country, need to put the experts in the room and tutor these presidents that come up, our president there. Because a lot of them miss the mark. It's all about doing these flashy things. The people.
Who are Sarah? I know Baka missed the mark. Who else missed the mark?
Every one of them. I'm not excluding my president. I'm not excluding my president out. I am not excluding my president out. I'm telling you, I'm being very sincere here, Mr. Nangwe. This is serious. Our people, we need people in the room to tutor these people that will put in power. Because in my opinion, they really don't know what to do. They don't know what to do for our people. Time in, time out. They keep messing the mark. I saw somebody was displaying something on a motorbike. They say the ball for the president motorcade to make it to be coordinated, all that kind of stuff. Is this what we need? Is this what our people will put on the table? Is this what they will use to go to hospital? The people not getting it. Then what we thought say, me are going to retire in Burkina Faso because I see the intentionality of the Burkina Faso president to change the life of his people. He doesn't give a damn. Excuse me for my French. Whatever anybody say. He wants to change the life of his people, and he's very intentional about it. And this is the kind of leader our country is lacking. People come out there, the people go in muddy waters and vote for them. When they get out there, they're only talking about fat salaries and stuff and leaving these people. It's so disappointing. It's disappointing. And that's the reason why the people are getting out in the street tomorrow to vote. They can say whatever they want to say. The people have the right constitutionally, peacefully to assemble, and I'm sure they will.
You know what? You know what happened? I saw a video today with this lady, Boto Kane from Peabody. I remember when we were with Spoon, we went to Liberia, we went to the Senate. When we got to the Senate, the woman, she had her bag, she grabbed her bag like this, holding the bag tight. I know she didn't put her, take her money or what. And I remember when that woman or guy were trying to get her elected, people were fighting, making say, we need a market woman there to come there for nobody. But she had been a disappointment in the Senate, you know. And what I see happen nowadays, most of the people that get elected, they know they say will not happen. I went there for 9 years. I get my little ma. I move from there. I know I'm not fighting for re-election. The 9 years are therefore I'm making my money. And I move from there. So most of if you notice how many people been in the Senate for so long, most of they take more rates so high, okay, because they go with that mindset that they're gonna make money and make their break and go, you know. But then again, our people will stay around like the very people again, like the same people. And that's a problem. But I want to respond quickly to Joma Jala. Joma Jala, you see, in Liberia, I'll give the credit to, let me be honest with you, the immediate past president of the Liberian Medical and Dental Association, the Benito Andrews, they did extremely well with our doctors. What they did was, if you graduate from the AIM Diagnostic College of Medicine or from Cotiton, let's say, for instance, Dr. Nangwe, okay, so Nangwe, you're a medical doctor, you just graduated from the med school. They send you for area of specialization. Like right now, we got one of the guy with the present president now, Dr. Iyon Kase the third. He's one of the best doctors in Liberia. That guy performed a surgery that people still wondering how he managed. The guy's one of the best doctors in Liberia, though. Look, what they are doing right now, sending them for specialization. They go for, well, we don't have a neurosurgeon. We have one now. Sending one for different special areas of specialty. They go for training now. They're spending money on investing in them. During president, we have administration. I think the CDC government sent over 15 or 10 doctors to work for specialty to be able to come more and perform. So we got good doctors in Liberia, but most of them, what do? They get a private clinic. I don't blame them. Because I know in Liberia, one of the doctors had to go to a private clinic in Concota. Okay, but they are very good there. You know, my mother, I think the last 8 years, she had an accident on a motorbike and she broke her thigh bone. Yeah. Today she's still working with, and then one doctor went there, one Nigerian doctor, and put some iron in the Oma and the Oma. I was there for the election when I went to register to vote. Luckily for me, I was there. One guy doctor from Michigan, he was in town. We were to ask him, put on the list to get her to take the iron from her thigh. Because the guy messed the woman thigh up. You know, she was in pain all the time. But luckily for me, I was there that time, and the Michigan doctor was there. And again, the same, that one of the advantage you get when you on the kind of platform there, people recognize you too. So when one day I said, I said, my man, make your way. It happened. And she put it on the list, pay for it, and she was able to do that surgery. And you know, but we got some good doctors in Liberia. Just a matter of investing in them. You know, and then having the equipment there too, and so forth. They got another doctor who they were telling me about. The guy played the system for almost 10 years, my people. He was a medical doctor in Bombing, in Maryland, in Ganta, and the guy played the system. He performed until they said when he was leaving Bakbolu, Butukan and they were crying for the guy. Yes. But when the kid found out, when the kid found out, when he had a woman guy to a problem, he and Louis Maple, he's out checking a credential. They found the guy was fake. Somebody thing you're using on Saturday, who died for COVID. Now, since they discovered him, he was able to escape and leave the country. So it's just a matter of investing. And look, until we get a transformative leader who will prioritize the health, educational sector, we'll just be struggling like this every year. It's sad. It's sad.
Wow. Siliki, I'm here by one of the biggest hospitals. They call it Trauma One. That means they do it all. And the leader of that hospital, Dr. Peabody and everybody else, the guy who runs that hospital, he does not have an MD. He's not a medical doctor. He has his degree in health administration. and he runs one of the biggest hospital HCA in the country. All the hospitals here do not have MDs as their directors. Those are two different fields. Guys who run hospital have degrees in hospital administration, hospital management. You can't just take somebody because they have an MD, you make them chief at the hospital to run JFK. It doesn't work. That's why we are having problems. Siliki talked to me about what is it that we just can't get right in our country, Africa as a whole, but let's limit it to Liberia, that our people keep dying and dying and dying. And all the money that we have been used to fix our hospitals and clinics, we are sending to other countries.
Yeah, again, good evening from my end. So, I think the question is very simple. Is the issue of leadership, So recently, there has been some virus, that spark up in Liberia. I don't know, called monkeypox, something like that. So a friend of mine called Jala, Aloysius Jala, he got affected, been home for many days. So they took him to the 14th military. They rejected him. They suggested a place in Magibi Kakata. They took him there, and after they brought him to some government facility where they told him that he was going to be quarantined for 21 days. So he went there, and when Jala was there, there's a guy that dog white. They brought the guy there, and they put the guy among the other patient, and the guy started barking like a dog, breaking all the doors,
Got rabies.
Disturbing the place. And no nurse, none of the doctors were around, no security, nothing. So he got afraid, and he went live because he also do journalism too. He has his own platform called the Jala TV. So he went live trying to update because he was afraid, and even the other patient had to run outside, in that kind of situation. So a few days later, the health minister instructed that the guy be discharged, even though he's still, affected with the virus. That they should take him home. They'll be doing his treatment from home. Saying he want to be a journalist, and he can do the journalist work no other place until the place they are doing the quarantine and all of that. So currently now to speak is home. Whether that guy is going to, share the virus with other people that he's, sharing, he's surrounded with as a neighbor or whatsoever, they don't care. So yesterday they sent people there to go and check on him, and that's all. And that guy is being exposed to the public, So it's basically leadership, Mr. Game. And recently, there's a footballer, I think most of you know about that story, who played at the first division level. He sustained injury on the field on ATS. He needed to do a surgery. GFK, no equipment. Cali Hospital, the same story. While on his way to Ghana, his mother, he passed off in Africa. So a lot of people are dying in Liberia for the same issues. But I don't know to what point or when Liberians, especially the voters, will get to understand the reality that, look, all the different problems, has to do with leadership, the kind of president we elect. When we go to the pool and vote, it determines the kind of hospital we go to, the kind of school your children will go to, the kind of market or economy. Just recently on online TV went to the market, I think, to allow market, and they were interviewing people. And one of the Omar there, she said she don't think she's going to vote again because she went to the market 7 o'clock, from 7 to 2. She was only able to make $60 Liberian. She was even complaining that she has not been able to even start a day, as we call it in Liberia. So this is the current reality in Liberia, and I think that's part of the reason STEM is coming out tomorrow to protest. Initially, for this entire protest stuff, I was kind of against it because of some of the leaders that are involved with the planning of the protest. But at some point, I realized that it's not about those people, because if you look at a bulk of the government officials today that are discouraging people to not come out tomorrow, they all participated in June 7. You know, the same thing Mobile Molu did today to put mobile money up, Mo Ali did it before for people to contribute to June 7 protests. You know, Mo Ali, uh, Stephen Johnson, Patrick Hunter, none of them took their children to the protesting on June 7. But now they're asking us, Mobile Molu, Axel Jackson, and the other protests, you know, the people that are planning the protest to bring their children to the protest scene. And they've been doing it before. They've not been bringing their family members. But all those things are scary tactics, you know, and we hope the government is going to, you know, provide security tomorrow for Liberians that share grievances. And one of the important things about this protest tomorrow is that all of the issues the guys are raising, they are not fake. For example, they talk about police brutality. It is a fact. In St. John, I don't know, Grand Cayman, some part of Grand Cayman, you know, 3 people were killed. You know, when the people came up to protest against a mining company there, you know, the police, you know, they had a crash between the citizens and the police, and 3 people left in an incident. You know, just recently, I think 2 days ago, the transport ministry had a protest. You know, one of the female were beaten. She had blood running all through her nose and stuff. So these are facts. You know, they're not making up story. They're not just saying things that are not happening in the country. You know, and the government should be able to address, you know, the different concerns that the Liberians that are coming tomorrow to demand for them to do the right thing. But unfortunately, Mr. Gayman, you know, everything that has to do with the health system, you know, creating jobs for Liberians, you know, everything boils down to leadership, the kind of president we elect. And I don't know when Liberians will understand this. You know, as we speak right now, people are projecting Jeremiah Kun to be the next president, which some of us see it as, you know, every Liberian should pray against, because if that materializes, it will be like 100 years step back for Liberia. And I don't think most of you want that. You know, and to close on, you know, I see Brother Tomalin trying to respond to Juma. I don't know, Juma Jala. I understand Juma is a good follower, but this guy and won't say they're always on this live attacking people just because they disagree, because they think they are Unity Party people. Even you, the Tomalin man, that took your time right now to respond to him. When you really, you're not credible. You women, you CDC man, you this, you that. But because he has a concern, you want to share, he's asking so nice and you're referring to you as Brother Tomalin. This is not hypocrite, but you know, and I saw it coming. You know, it's very screwed for him to even be talking about Brother Tomalin. Every day you refer to him, man, he's not credible. He's this, he's that. But today, because you have a concern, you want to speak up, and you calling him Brother Tomalin. Now he's your brother. But when he's speaking about the government, the misstep in the government, you won't say, you're always on here questioning people's credibility, as if to say you guys you have a credibility. So these are people too that contribute to the different inconsistency we see in leaders in Liberia. So it was very necessary for me to point it out. You know, they're always in the comment section attacking everybody on the show once you go against the government, which is wrong. So thank you so much.
Let me just say something quickly to buttress that, Mr. Given. You know, Mr. Nangwe says something, and also Sidiki said something. The government, Sarah said that too. The government don't have a priority. The priority is to buy motorbikes for people who are not really trained to drive and be falling all over Monrovia, so that they can say the president got a presidential motorcycle and people, but they haven't trained those people. When Doe was president, those people were trained in Germany and they were well trained to drive those things. How much training have you given those people to be driving around Monrovia? Is that a priority? Is that a priority when you have people dying almost every day at JFK? Is that a priority when folks don't have food to eat? Is there a priority when women go to the maternity ward? Some of them die from common childbirth and things like that. Is that a priority to buy motorbike and stuff? You got $48 million sitting in the civil service fund. You couldn't take $10 million and say, let's spend it on this hospital and let's spend it at JFK. Let's spend it to the maternity center and stuff like that. I mean, to the children's hospital and things like that. These present, past government, they have not made healthcare a priority. Almost every day, 2 to 3 homes get burned in Monrovia. The fire service, the only station in Monrovia. Somebody home burning in Kakata or in Magibi County. They got to call fire service from Monrovia. By the time they get there, those people home got burned. The counties don't even have a fire truck. Each county do not even have a fire truck to fight fire in our country. I did not priority. My friend Sir Joseph introduced a bill in the Senate one time for them to put money in the budget to buy a fire truck. They killed it. Is that a government that having priority? You all concerned about pleasing the Liberian people. Everything. You get the money, you steal it, you eat it, and then when the situation comes, we're begging our international partner to come to our aid. How can somebody help you? You got your own money, you finish eating it, then you're begging for somebody to help you again. You're not even showing an example where people can say, you know what, Liberians have tried, they have done this for themselves. It makes sense to come. But you take the money, you eat it from your people, and then when problem comes, you won't beg people for help. You know, that's a shame. Priority.
Dr. Peabody, you are the man of God. The finance minister said we should knock on heaven's door. Why are you against a man of God? Say knock on heaven's door. We want you the man of God. You're not doing it, and the finance minister is doing it. He got special relationship with God, and you mad with him. Knock on heaven's door.
No, but you know what Peabody said about it. See what they could do. Like I think I saw it in Burkina Faso, right? Where you have in the villages, take these they got these mobile clinics. Technology is advancing. They're all right now having the mobile clinics and people just to cater to the needs of the people.
Yeah,
in the villages, and then you have what he did. The medical doctors there, he gave them the SUV. They are the one who driving the SUV that the ministers are driving. They're driving in the villages. So if you assign, so we have 3 counties under your control. You have a brand new SUV with mobile clinics. Look, if we can prioritize it, because look, the thing that killing people like bro, I heard diabetes and high blood pressure. But people don't know. Some people don't know, right? Like the other day, they born. Myean will tell you. After I said, Myean, when like went to the hospital. So people I said, look, go to hospital tomorrow. Go check up. And when hospital, now he got some blood work to do now. He got some other medical stuff to do. But he just went passing, eating and move up and down. But because you don't check yourself until you feel something in your body. You know, so I mean, and we in the US, we've been blessed. Your family members in Liberia, you can send them to the hospital. Okay, you can send them to go hospital. Okay, like right now, we get ready to send our mother to the eye doctor. Okay, because she get children now. The woman, she was blessed. She born seven human beings with 7. So one born 7 children. You know, so she all right around and say we'll send her to the hospital. You know, but again, the people, we can prioritize our health sector will be fine. Look, just last before, and our friend of mine, he was a journalist. He went to school together, college in Liberia. He came to America a couple of years ago. So we're sitting there one day, we're there drinking, eating. Then he said, my man, I've been having a pain in my stomach. Then I said, my man, America, the hospital right here, they go to Mercy Fitzgerald, the people, they will not refuse you. We took the guy there. The doctor came outside, he said, who the guy to you? I said, my brother. He said, but why you don't get the same name? I said, because we're African, we don't have the same name. He said, but the man get cancer, and it's spreading. I said, He said, but anyway, I was seeing doctor coming tomorrow. He will come and examine him, and then when the man came, man said, it may have few weeks to live. I was like, what? Yeah. So then, but the other thing though, when they told him, he said, well, he won't go home to try. Look, he said, he wanted to stay. And they said, but we end up putting him in hospital, wherever the case, because you're not going to make it, right? So he said, so we try to encourage him. Just in that time, Amara was Minister of Finance. Amara was visiting the States. And Amara, you are a Liberian journalist. Amara knew him. So Amara came to the hospital to see him. So, okay, somebody, the guy can go and try. We will try our country's son, her, everything. So Amara paid for his cousin and paid the guy away for them to take him to Liberia to go hospital. He said I would take care of it. He paid away. One day I got to work. After a few 10 days later, I just saw rest in peace. He was gone. You know, yeah. My friend Herbert just died. So it's just like we just gotta prioritize the people, our family, our health sector. But when you see the national budget, look, I was looking at the other day. Okay, during the administration of Banasali, NSA budget, so she's 70 million were used during NSA time for her. I think during the CDC time, another 100 million were used for NSA. Bugger being power for 2 years, 28 million already been used in 2 years.
Wow.
Anything that you say you cannot change, but there's a problem. The money is being put into different areas of the budget. And people are suffering. And that country got money. Trust me, Liberia got money, oh. I mean, you won't believe it, they got money. Huh? It's sad. It's sad. So just keep on looking.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
let me just quickly, Jerome. Let me tag on to what I know you got to move on. You said something, and even Dr. Peabody, prioritizing. The way we got our priorities. Sometimes even if the resources are not enough, you got to be smart. You talked about Burkina Faso, bringing the hospital to the people if the people cannot get to the hospital. I remember during when you and I were young, Bleedy had the roadways to help. Sensitization. Exactly. Yeah. Miss Kamara was here, and she was talking about how when they were cleaning the dirt from Monrovia, they were sensitizing the people. What the dirt, the field causes to your health. Sometimes you sensitize the people alone, it helps. We don't even see any of this. So those are the priorities. Some of these things you got to be smart. You don't always have to expend so much resources. But if you prioritize your approaches and you're smart about it, you can make an impact. You educate people. Don't be washing clothes down river and then you go up river, you go and pass your then you're drinking the same water down river. Our people have to be told. You guys standing water. All of those things that they used to sensitize when we were young. Don't leave the water standing here because the mosquito will follow the water. All those little things. How much sensitization do you hear on the radio when you go to Monrovia? None. I don't hear any.
They spend all the money on BP salaries.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about salaries.
Doing nothing.
We're talking about salaries here. We got our staff on the ground. They are not being paid. This is July 26th is coming. We're trying to do all we can to help. So we are taking this time off to ask all of our followers and our friends, please make a generous donation wherever you have to this fund. We want to raise at least $1,000 today. The cash app is here. It's the $sign TCA, like in the closing argument, 2500. That's cash app. For Zelle is 856-676-5136. 856-676-5136. Zelle. We want to have something for these young folks. They're doing a great job for us. If you don't believe what I'm saying, last night, if you were
let me just announce that our chairlady, Myean Ronald, just sent $50 for the high table. She just contributed $50 to the fundraiser.
Great. My kind. I love that name. It sounds more bastard to me than anything of my kind.
We came to the high table one day. The high table in Maryland.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta go to the high table. I never been to the high table. You know, they always give me the small chair. I want to go to the high table. I want to go to the high.
When you get to the high table, do you say hi?
I gotta say hi.
The high table. Yeah. You see, and that high table there. Everybody, I mean, once you come in, you go to Maryland, whether you a politician or you official government, you go to the high table. In fact, how to call it, John on the high table is be real, but when I want member just passed, Senesi Freeman. So, but we open the mat is there right now. So
okay, so my kind at the high table, I love my Long Island iced tea. So tell me if you do a good Long Island iced tea, then you're all right. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the mood of giving. Please, let's do us a big favor and donate to the young folks on the ground. their motorbikes. You know, I didn't know that motorbike have that much repair because the roads is bad.
Oh yeah.
So somebody was generous enough to donate motorbike to us, and I thought the transportation issue was solved. But I didn't know you had to do that much repair because of the bad road. And these boys are going to Nima, they're going to Grand Jita, they're going to Maryland, they're going to Bassa. At least Grand Bassa, you gotta, you know, the road is good, it's paved. So, but if you are going to like River says, forget about Bapolu and those kinds of places, and we want the news. So it costs a lot. You know, the young folks can afford to bounce, to be doing that all day, going to these places. I don't think I would survive a day on a motorbike. I went to Liberia in February.
My man, before you tell your own, the last time my beginner tell me to go on a bike from Maria to Happen, I said, what?
I was in Monrovia, so I decided to do my own research to follow the young folks. So they picked me up from the embassy. We got in the keke. I love the keke. We went all over the place. And then finally, Mr. Gateman, you got to get on the bike. I said, what? Say yes. So I took the chance. I got on the bike. I have never been that scared in my life. And these boys were just flying. And I said, you know, you can't slow down. He said, but the Pape, I'm not even running. I said, you know what? Thank you very much. I'm not riding this anymore. But just imagine if you have to ride, I think, every day to work and from work, go to the market. And some people have their babies in their laps or on their back, on the bike. That's what these young folks are going through to bring the news to us. So at least twice a year, July 26th and Christmas, we do the best we can to make sure that their family gets something to eat. That's why we are here. If you were here last night and saw what this young man did, for the police department that came to surveil the radio station with their men, for the young folks to surveil the surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
While the police were there, they didn't know that the recorder was on. The young folks were recording them. It was so crystal clear that you could hear the communication from the radio.
Yep, absolutely.
The walkie-talkie, you could hear the walkie-talkie. That's journalism, my friend. So our crew on the ground saved, I don't want to say anything, but I'll say possibly saved a few lives last night.
Yep. It's true.
It could have been a whole different story. Who knows?
I'm telling you.
So much so that the police chief had to call here and thank to Chief George for having all these people in his Rolodex. You know, the old day we had Rolodex. So you got to go through the Rolodex and get it in, but he got them on speed dial. Tomalin got him on speed dial. He woke the police chief up there, get up, man, we got something going on here. So we want to thank the whole organization. It's like the ecosystem. Chief, I want to give you your flower, man, while you're alive, because if I'm in Liberia and somebody try to choke me, at least I can call you and say, they got me.
You know, today I was talking to somebody and we're talking about, look, politics, look, is especially our Liberian politics. You know, I didn't know first until when I started going to Liberia, and then I said, but these people on the DNB blasting at each other, fighting. And I remember that night was sitting was at the time Minister McGill was sitting with him, and then he said, "Just watch, and you see now here, all the people come see you see who are coming here just now. The people will be cussing on Facebook there. When I look, as I think I see you in power now. I saw our UP friend come in. I said, I said he said when I expecting to see us there, right? We're sitting in the yard in almost like a dark place. When that one came, I said,
Mo Ali, that you?
I thought you. I thought they like it when they came. I said, I said,
let's give him a more better boss.
And then to
mentor.
also let me say something, right? Like for instance, one person too that you guys you understand, but look, I have noticed that he just don't say nothing. He don't talk about it. Mr. Cummings, right? If I tell you the amount of politicians, the amount of people that man he has helped, and most of them in the government today, so when they be calling, cussing, talking, most of them. I mean,
Liberian people.
He gave them money that you won't expect, only 10,000. Some of them, and one of them told me, I don't want to embarrass the guy. He told me, I said, but when we supporting and
they empower the act like you are.
I heard that you are the company was supporting or giving. He said I'll be from you. He said I used to get my team through Mariah. He said, but then why is it right now? Our goals is a move we are, and we believe that only Garguah can move we are. I said, wow. Look, but you will notice that so many guys that can be insulting a man. I said, but so I want to ask the committee why he will ask somebody when you were talking, you won't talk it. To say I have the person, you don't do it. I was surprised that President said it when I said, come again, feel that for to his school. I said, oh, and the man costing the man. I mean, and that's how when people try to when they attack him, I said, look, that man's a good man. He has somebody, he will show off. He will say, let me support and I help. He will call the names, but he don't do it. Even the present president today, he helped him before. But you know, you say, I helped that man today. No. Okay? But that's how we behave, you know. But again, they say, what the Bible verse say? Something about, I mean,
your Sunday school teacher will be mad with you.
Hey man, well, no. He said, let your light so
shine. That's right.
Before men, that it will
that's right. Hey, there you go.
Yes, you know, and I see people, but again, some people don't understand. Like, I'm not doing election. Somebody was cussing up. I thought we were on spoon here. They picking there cussing up. When they picking box, I paid that picking wire fees. I said, oh, you cussing me? And he said, be better, you know, sorry. I said, no. I said, I'm done with you. You cussing because I'm on your side today. You cussing. And you know, but again, that's human nature.
That's ungratefulness. That's ungratefulness.
Look at Kehleboe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kehleboe. Oh, I'm waiting for Kehleboe to come do a donation. Kehleboe, don't hide behind our blue wall. Come on here and make some donation. Give us one peak so we can give it to those guys to eat. Give us one whole peak. We'll give it to them. You got a beef farm over there. Give her one peak. You got money, give her peak.
So like give her your best, I swear. You can take anything, huh?
Martin Willis said, I don't know about that. Oh, Martin Willis in Liberia, in America. Oh, yeah.
My man send the money over here into a central account. Don't go give the people peace. Martin Willis, I know you got a lot of money. The cash app is right there. Put the money in the cash app. No cent way business here.
So why we collecting the money still? What's the status of the protest tomorrow? Where Ahmed?
Ahmed, where Ahmed going to Liberia? Ahmed, I ain't see Ahmed. You want
what other man Arizona? We can look at people and lie on you deliberately instead of defending you.
Guys, can we open the line a little bit and get a feel?
Yeah, Myean, open the lines. Open the lines.
The man said, Jaga Kolba took 25K to not attend the protest. I don't know how true is that.
Martin Willis is in South Korea. My man said some Korean money. We'll take it.
Well, Yake has been very quiet on this protest, so it's possible. I mean,
no, Sarah. Not because the man quiet.
I mean, I'm not saying he took the money. Now maybe he decided not to take part in the protest because he knowing who he is. He has been very, very vocal. So for him to be quiet, something is not right.
That's correct. Ladies and gentlemen, our cash app is the $ TCA, like the closing argument. 2,500. That's all you got to do. I didn't say send me 2,500. The number is TCA 2500. TCA, the $ TCA 2500. We are trying to raise $1,000 today for the young folks. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, please help us out. While we do this, while they are talking about setting up for us to take some calls, we are going to go to this here, and I think this one is good. The incoming Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia saying our Constitution is obsolete. The Constitution needs to be revisited to address our needs and contemporary issues. We should go back to the Constitution, identify those issues that are not in the conformity with the contemporary realities of today. Find out those issues and address it. Those we have now need to train them to apply justice to that. If you are able to render 10 judgments, at least about 8 of them must be in line with the law. This is what we are lacking now in Liberia, he says. Most of the problem we have here is our lawyers are not going by the ethics anymore. Everybody is doing their own thing. Wow.
Yami Kokwe Gbese, Chief Justice.
The incoming Chief Justice,
I can bet you, Mr. Nangwe, had Bugger asked the National Bar to submit list for, he would not have been one among them.
I don't think he would have been.
I said, just send me 5 names, and I will pick one of them. You would never put a name there. You would never have been one of those who would have nominated. And that's how other presidents did. They would ask the National Bar Association, please send me 5 names of five judges, 5 lawyers, and I will pick among them which one will go on the
bench. But my conviction is, if for any reason Bouaka chose him because of some clandestine, intent for him to do something, in the United Party favor, I think it's going to be very, very detrimental for him and for the United Party government. He is, regardless of whatever it is, he was nominated by Bouaka and approved by the Senate for him to do what is right for the country, not for a particular individual or party. So if he thinks, or if the United Party people think that they got this, they got that, they got the judiciary, and he's going to be over there and do something that will put the whole country in a mess, he will have himself to blame. All the United Party people will have themselves to blame because the Liberian people will rise up against them. They will not take it. So his best thing is for him to do what is right for the country in the best interest of the country by the law or by the Constitution. But for him to go wayward and think that he can get his way out of it, I think he's going to be.
No. I mean, the Supreme Court of Sarah, they are first among equal. That's all. He's their first among equal. They are all. That's all. But you see, everybody got a vote.
Right.
And I mean, you saw it when during the 2017 election, all the justices ruled, but then Kamina Janet, he
right.
The Senate vote. But you see, also too, but now, don't mind you now, you heard today, Trump threatened if he won't fire the fair chair. And they're telling him, say, if you do it, you will crash. The stock market will crash. Don't do it.
There you go.
The man tender ends in May of next year. Get a man chance. Let the man tender and
exactly.
So right now they're telling him, say, even this guy from JP Morgan and John Diamond, the guy said, no, you don't try that, So
yeah, that's exactly the same thing I'm saying.
Liberia,
if you're appointed to do something in the interest of the country. But if you want to be, because the other person appointed me, so I'm going to go overstep the law and do something else, you're going to put the whole country in trouble.
Yeah. So, I mean, you that's why it is often said, you don't legislate, you can't be a justice of the Supreme Court and you try to legislate from the bench. Your job is to interpret the law, the Constitution. The executive will enforce it. The legislature will make the law, and then you interpret what it made. You interpret the law. Executive was okay, and then we'll enforce what you said. And that's how it been. But again, don't forget the UP are about to appoint the entire election commission next year.
They can do whatever they want.
Everybody, but again, as a political parties, no party will tell me say they've been having elections since 2005. and you gotta know all how the election play out. Look, once you play your game well, organize yourself well, I don't think people be easier to be able to come and break election on you. Except you sit down there and lie to happen though. If you play your game well, but if you got your observers and everything, like last election, that morning I was driving, we drove all the way Habe area, Magibi area, and you won't believe it. At the Vera police station, I only saw the the European Union observers there. When I got there, I had my tag there. When I got there, I said, "Where you from?" I didn't see a major party there. Sir. I said, "Well, no parties there. Where I voted in Habel in the camp, I didn't see nobody from CDC, from UP, from ASC, somebody there. I saw the EC observer, and the other person told me from the other party. I was like, what? All the places you have been covered, but nobody was there.
Well, but Tomalin, let's look at Mr. Flomoya, right? He came out and read that George Weah had won the election, and then turned around and said it was a mistake. So how do you give people confidence when something like that happens?
No, but you see, with Flomoya, and I remember when he did that, he came to, after the election ended, was to some gathering, some house gathering in Pennsylvania, and he was attacked. One of my citizens friends attacked him. The guy, he got his drink. Thank you for saying that. The guy said, "This is a man who called election for CDC, then he switched." I mean, and he tried to explain, my man, the guy that brought the guy had to take him out. I mean, the guy went after him, embarrassing. And, you know, he didn't see, I mean, the guy embarrassing, but according to him, he said he missed, it was a mistake. But again, you have to be very careful. That kind of mistake on national election, people will always question you.
I don't believe that all a mistake. I mean, that is something that you don't just get up and say. That I see the last night the IG came on here and they say, "Oh, he just came." That man sounded like he was coming for sleeping. That man did not sound like he was coming for sleeping. He sounded like somebody who was up and part of the operation that was going on. Because he came, "Oh, you guys don't give the people relevant and more than what is." Is that something that comes from somebody who coming from sleeping? No. He was not sleeping.
So Sarah, you won't believe that I just sent a report to go for that man? Hey, man. You won't believe that he sent a report to go to the station?
Even if he didn't say that he was aware of what was going on.
No, you know what I was saying? It wasn't true, because when I called him, he asked the police, he said, "When any operation, am I asking for any operation on our side?" And the police said no. And he said, "I just called. There's no operation we sent for. We have ordered for any operation taking place." He said, "I'll be honest with you." So apparently, the guys were listening to the show. Perhaps the guys that particular show,
obviously, yes,
were listening to the show. But most of the time when the show on, I've been passing in Monrovia where people listen to the show. They're on the big set and everything. Maybe he heard the guy say nothing, and maybe decided to show up there. But to say the IG were aware, no, I would say he wasn't aware. Okay, because he won't say, "Y'all get in the car right now. Y'all go to 2FM and make sure the man is escorted up from there to his home." I don't think it happened that way. I want to believe it.
Great. Let me welcome Honorable Russell. Winfred Russell, how you doing, sir?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. You say you came on late. I will hit you hard with the first one here.
But I know, with due respect to Winfred and welcome, but I was coming, Cyril took my spot.
Oh,
and then she passed on the key. So I
okay, I'm coming.
Let me just say thanks to Nora. She has arrived and made a donation. I will give it to Winfred, then I will come back on. Winfred, welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nora. Listen, guys, we are still raising funds for our guys on the ground. Please, today we spend most of our time asking to raise $1,000 today. I think we're close to about 600 now. We'll be 400 short before the day is over. Please dig a little deeper. Send us something. $100, $200, $1,000, even 25 or 50 we do. Well, we know you got your family too, like we all do. But when you turn to these young folks on the ground, they come out here and do their best. They don't ask for anything. They just do it because they love doing it. And hopefully we can reciprocate and say, you know what, thank you for what you have done. So twice a year, we are at 600. Great. Honorable Peabody, thank you very much. We are at 600. We need 400 more to make our goal of $1,000 to give somebody a good 26, the guys and their children on the ground, those who got children. The cash app number is the $ TCA, T like in the closing argument, 2500. If you want to use Zelle, it's 856-676-5136. Zelle, 856 area code 676-5136. If you got cash app, the $ TCA 2500. Do as much as you can. Let's put some smile on the faces of the young folks on the ground. When you turn this TV on, you turn your app on, you want to see every one of us here. The guys who are producing the show are in Liberia. The young folks who are going from office to office. When something happens at the Supreme Court, they're running there. Something at the IG's office, they're running there. Yes, those are the folks that we need to help out. So do the best you can. Honorable Russell, this is what's happening here. Honorable Beze went for confirmation hearing to be Supreme Court Chief Justice, and he made two great news. The first one is he said the Constitution needs to be revisited to reflect contemporary issues in Liberia, that some of the issues in Liberia does not represent the framers, the intent of the original framers. That's a legal argument. Then the second one he dealt with was the decision in the speakership. He felt that his colleagues were wrong, and this is what he said. He said, under our law, the law, in the declarative judgment action, the rule of the Supreme Court says you can only come to us on a bill of information if we gave the judgment and we mandated you to do something. We tell you to go do something and you are confused. Then you come back to us for a bill of information. He said, in this case, this was not the case. If the thing is being done wrongly, whatever we told you, but in this declarative judgment, even in ordinary English, when you declare something, you put a period. You don't give a mandate. So in a declarative judgment, there is no mandate being sent to the court. So for one party to have reverted to us in his mind was illegal. And I believe my colleague's position at the Supreme Court, therefore, was also illegal because the judgment is very clear. He is saying the only time you go to the court for a bill of information is if we give you an instruction and the instruction confuses you, then you come back for clarity for bill of information. Honorable Siafa Dix, thank you very much. I think you are man of the law. We are talking about law here. This is what George Mason is saying. He said he differed with his folks because he told them, we cannot give a bill of information when it's a declarative judgment. We didn't make that declarative judgment. So we cannot give information. And this is where he thought his police were wrong. So those are the two schools of thoughts. Your take on this, I think this is very, very fascinating.
Well, I'm not a student of law, and I did not study law. I mean, but there are some things that are commonsensical about what he was saying. I do agree with the earlier comments that there are reasons to believe that we need to go back to the drawing board, or at least go back to the table to where we can look at some potential amendments to the Constitution, the revision that we have now, because the Constitution it was revised. It was revised in 1986. I mean, because most of what is in the current Constitution is carried over from what was in the original Constitution from 1847. So they just made some revisions in it and protected themselves, especially those who were part of the military arrangement in the country. They protected themselves. They shielded themselves from future prosecution or questioning. And that aspect of it, I think, needs to be revised. It needs to be revisited and clearly amended, in my opinion. But there were other things. There were a whole bunch of things that I think that I believe we need to do to get our Constitution up to our current reality, and that for sure is one of them. That decree, what's it called, Decree 88, where you have protections there for the killing of people and the destruction of the country, the destruction of the place. A lot of people shielded themselves. So we need to go back there and do something about it. I'm also big on ensuring that our Constitution is equitable, and our Constitution doesn't have the current racist clause, that Negro clause that is in it, that restrict citizenship to just people of Negro descent. I'm one of those who believe that that needs to be revised or amended, at least. We are seeking citizenship in many countries outside of Liberia, including in the U.S. I was one of those who, at the forefront of ensuring that 30,000+ Liberians were put on the pathway to citizenship here in the United States. And to see us denying others citizenship based on race, for me, it's hurtful. I'd like to see that change. We can put in some stringent, clauses in the Constitution to protect everyone, to protect minority groups, protect women and other vulnerable groups in our society. But to have that clause in our Constitution that bars non-Negro people from becoming citizens, I think that is old, that is archaic, and we need to amend that. We need to amend that big time. So that's my view, on that, Jerome, and let's have a conversation. Let's have a debate about that, and I'm willing and open to having a debate around that. I'm particularly troubled about that particular Negro clause in our Constitution. I think it's doing more damage to the country than it's helping. It has outlived its usefulness in our body politic, and we need to have that. We need to have that change. There is no country in West Africa or even in Africa, if there's any, I'm not aware of, that restricts citizenship to only non-Negro and discriminates against people who are not Black. I think Liberia is about the only one, and I think it's about time we change that.
Great.
Mr. Gilman, can I ask a question?
Let's open the. Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah, I'm kind of bothered by what the Supreme Court nominee said. What? So I want to ask, what did he mean when he made that statement that they didn't attend the president's speech at the time because they didn't see a speaker. They didn't see a speaker. You remember that statement he made?
Yes.
That they didn't recognize a speaker at the time. And then when Famula said that what he said was liquor talk. So what does he? How can he corroborate his statement and his stand on what he said? On what he said about going against the other members of the Supreme Court, because if according to him they didn't have a right. They didn't have a right to explain. They didn't have the right to do what he said they shouldn't have done. But at the same time, too, the Constitution says the Constitution gave them the right to explain anything that is not clear to the Liberian people, and that is the reason why the Bill of Information was sent to them. So what does he mean by that? I don't get it.
What he's saying here is to ask someone to explain. That person may have given you an instruction, but if the instruction comes from a different court, you cannot explain for the court, or you can't explain for that person, since the judgment was not originating from the Supreme Court, because Supreme Court had no space to explain for somebody else. That's why he's saying.
So how was that not from them? I mean, the speaker filed the case to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court went ahead and gave a judgment. How was that not from them? I don't get it.
He said he didn't give them. He said the law says they have to give a mandate, and they never gave a mandate according to him. But that's a legal thing. If you are a lawyer on here, you come in. Myean, you want to open the line? Let's see who's on there.
It doesn't make no sense to me at
all.
Yeah.
The lines are set here from my end.
While we wait for the line, I'll just
so we can put your calls in 0777649986 if you are back home yet. If you want to be a part of the closing argument discussion tonight, you can put your calls in 0777649986 +231 777649986. And if you are watching, if you want to place your call, the number is also on the screen. Both USA and Liberia. So let's see where we can take this. First call here on the line. Hello, caller. Your name and where do you call from?
I'm Prince W. Cape. I'm calling from FDA inside USC.
Okay, make your point.
Yeah, you know what I have to say tonight is just things about the protest. For those spearheading the protest, my word to them tonight is for them to put things in order. I don't want a lot of you because the police, this is not the police doing the routine of just we are. The police today, they are more aggressive than the police of just we are. So what I have to say is for them to put things in order, to make sure to conduct the protester, to cancel them before going on the street to protest. Thank you.
Okay, so before we take a leave of you, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay,
here.
so do you support the protest? Are you going to be out tomorrow?
I should have been out tomorrow, but I received a several call from some family members that I should stay home.
Okay.
But I support the protest. You know, protest, the law gave all the right to protest, but not to go beyond our limitation.
Exactly.
Not to go beyond our limit. Our following poll last night up to 2 o'clock, even when the police went at the 2FN gate. But for today, for us to find out what were the main reason, for them, they do not want to come out to say, but the guy who went there, or one Tomalin who went there, who's hearing the Supreme Moto Tackles. It was because of him that they went there, but if one thing again, I have to say, even though the police are aggressive, but they are not more than the numbers of tacklers now with me, Maserati. So we all should know how to live with one another. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So let's see what we can take this next caller. 0777649986 plus 231-0777-649986 to be a part of the closing argument tonight. So we are also seeing videos from Stan there, Mobile Kehleboe. We are also seeing video on the social media. They are gearing up for the morning session. We are also seeing it on the social media. So you can put your calls in 0777-649986, 0777-649986. Also on WhatsApp plus 231-777-649986. So let's see where we can take this. Next caller here on the line. Hello, caller. Hello. Well, we are not getting this person. So 0777-649986, 0777-649986. So you can go ahead, Mr. Kehleboe, until we get calls.
Great. Mr. Namwe.
So we have someone on the line here. We have someone
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Nima, where do you call from?
Yeah, all right. So my name is Ladochi Kamoyu, and I'm phoning in from a small resident.
Okay, make your point.
Yeah, so my issue got to do with the protest issue.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it is so shameful and disgraceful to see Mr. Molu leading a protest, shamelessly calling himself, an activist, without knowing the definition of an activist. That is being very shameful. Molu who just looked at the state and having behind Torgbean to loot the resources of this country, who are not provided any opportunity for people in this country, is the one leading for somebody to provide opportunity in 1 year, 6 months. But he had behind Torgbean to loot the state resources, enrich themselves, including our family member, but shamelessly calling himself activist leading protest. It is shameful and disgraceful to our country. Molu must not be taken seriously. I encourage our friends to not be part of this protest. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. So let's see what we can take this next caller. Let's see what we can take this. Hello, caller. Nima, where do you call from? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Nima, where do you call from? Please stay away from a monitor.
Yeah, I'm monitor. My name is Diva Sandy. I'm phoning in this morning for this meeting with Chikisu Patrick.
Okay, make a contribution.
Well, thank you. I listened to your panelists on the state. I'm going to commend them for their effort in Liberia. But in this country, we are our problem, my brother. Most of you that in America, you'll be spending money to your people here most often to support us because the idea we got here, get a chicken brain. I listened to my brother who said that Molu do not have a moral. Oh, United Party was in power for 12 years. They looted the cover, even managed to responsibility of Molu. But then, Boali then, no have moral to call for protest at the time. You see how we're running the country? Because it is not me. The other people will be right. When the other people doing it is wrong. See, this is the kind of country we get. And so today, there's someone that point a mess with you to bring somebody who says they live his life on loan in being president. Thank you. That's it.
Okay. Thank you ever so much. 0777-649986 plus 231-0777-649986 here to be a part of the closing argument here. So we have roughly about 2 minutes up to 12 o'clock from our end here in Liberia. So 0777-649986. So Mr. Gimme, you can go ahead until we are with more calls.
Great. Mr. Nambe, the Constitution.
Yeah.
The
So
judge is
we
saying that.
are receiving another call again. So
Okay.
the line. Hello, caller.
Mr. Nambe, you in trouble today.
Yeah, hello. Your name, where do you call from?
I'm Christopher from Pommy County.
Pommy County. You are following tonight. Make a point.
Yeah. For those who say that model doesn't have a moral, we are not looking for moral now from model. What we are demanding now is for Baka to do the reporting.
Thank you.
Model doesn't have a moral. That model is because of moral business. If model is not a citizen of Liberia, then let us say that way. But for now, it is Baka leading us. So then Baka to the reporting for us. That's what I have to say.
Okay, so do you support the protest and will you be out tomorrow?
100%.
Okay. Thank you for making your contribution. Selected this next caller. Hello, caller. Nima, where do you call from?
My name is Iwedi calling from Todi Pacific Bonaka community.
Okay, make your contribution.
What a mural, not mural. Baka should do the refoot thing. The refoot thing, when our people suffering, we are suffering. People are not taking me at the right time. So can delay. Take the mural, not mural here. Then Baka do the right thing. When Baka do the right thing, mural. We'll forget about moral Benny, we'll forget about this, that, and we'll live our happy life here. Let Baka do the right thing. Everything I will be there.
Okay, thank you. You are supporting the protest, you'll be there live. So we hope to see. Let's see where we can take this. Hello, caller Nimo, where do you call from?
Yeah, hello. So president respond to your caller.
This is not responding back and forth. You have to make your contribution and then you put up.
That's right, man.
Okay, do we have evidence to prove? Okay, drop the line. So you cannot say something that you do not have evidence to prove to what. So 0777
I know how to manage, but the way American passport with taking pay, you take pay.
Hello, caller Nima, where do you call from?
What?
Please be audible so our panelists can hear you. Okay, make your contribution tonight.
But yeah, if you don't have access, I don't know what happened to the other leader here. I mean, lose the census or what, I don't know.
You cannot address the president like that.
Okay, but I'm sorry for that. But
Yeah.
people who sell in the market are not a businessman. But then a lot of people who in the business are the few. And then the daytime, 500 people need to make 8,000, 10,000. Just 500, 300. Get in a day. Where are we going? We need to impeach them here. We need to. Because a almost as soon as the world. So that's so bad.
Okay, so do you support the protest tomorrow? Will you be out? Will you be out? Will you be out? That's what I want to know.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you ever so much. 0777
our
986.
Somebody on the line?
Yeah, we have another person on the line here. Let's take this caller. Hello, caller Nima, where do you call from?
Good morning. I'm Tato Spang calling from.
Okay, make your contribution.
We need Waka to do the right thing because one fact. Waka to us plain blended, a government will rescue. And now the year we are entering to 210.
Wow.
Now those press controls in this country. Youth that you're talking about, you don't have no job. Now we're sitting at home, we doing anything. You know, everybody angry one another because the country is very hard. And we expect our government to go this way. Some of us saw bien Waka. We saw bien Waka did the election. We need a Georgia in the leaders of this country. We elected Georgia and Georgia never do better. So we decided to take Georgia from there and put him in one that had experience in government for so many years. And then now, Waka trying to do the countries. Now we can't understand. The country all the you sitting around there. When you want to move away, embarrassing. You take a care of him and behind you. Go stand up there, species people in the chair. So everything.
Okay.
People play back tomorrow and police should not empower people.
Yes, so the person is cracking in. Selexi, hello, is still on the line there?
Yes.
Okay, so do you support the protest?
I mean, support the protest. If I suffer no job, we also on hard to.
So will you also be out tomorrow?
I will not be out because I had an appointment somewhere tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you for making your contribution.
My Mrs. Sonia. Yeah. You know, gentlemen, somebody was talking to me within the government. We're talking about the country, right? And they're talking about the roads and light and thing. And I said, look, from what I'm hearing from Liberia, you can have stabilize the electricity, fix the road, but if the people are not their lives are not impacted, the people will not they won't see what you have done though. They call us, right? And there's just a microcosm of what's the greater country looking like. And people are complaining about the economic impact. And if this government cannot provide employment opportunities for these people by next year or so, and I don't know, but you gotta find means, to do it, because people are taking their goods to the market. Nobody that there to buy the goods, no money to buy the goods to make the income. And when everybody was expecting that we are being investment will come in the country, people will bring employment, will open up and so forth. But it appears as though people are not getting employed. The job market is tough. I don't know what the government going to do though. I mean, maybe you guys can weigh in. I don't know what they can do. Maybe if they can cut down their expenditure and give micro loans to people. I don't know, but it's worrisome though. And honestly, in the last couple of months, talking about protests, I'm surprised you had people are supporting the protest. Just it's not only on Spoon. I mean, the closing argument. I listen to some radio stations too. People are all talking about supporting the protest. I don't know, but it's something that people should take it serious, because people want jobs. People want to be employed, and they just cannot afford to be jobless. And then the U.S. rate is going higher, and prices are not changing. The prices under control. And man, I don't know, but maybe you guys get ideas what can be done to create employment. I don't know. I'm out of words.
Well, before I go to Victor here, I just got a note here from someone from the Transport Ministry. It said the government have decided to raise prices on several commodities, from food to transportation to you name it. So because obviously it sounds like because investors are not coming in, there's no new money coming in, so they're basically squeezing the average person.
The consumers will suffer, because if you carry the price up, the tariffs, you carry the price up, people, the investor want a profit. Okay, if you now they were talking about the toys this holiday season, the children toys are gonna go up because the man who importing the toys from China and other countries, if he a toy for a child, if that was $5 before, it will go to $20, because the man got to get money out of it. And he paying all that money to bring a goods in America. The person who's gonna the end user will pay the price.
So instead of them trying to cut down on a scratch card, on a generator or money, because the generator has to get money, instead of them trying to cut down on some of these wasteful spending, they're trying to make things prices high so that the consumers can be the one to suffer it. And while they're sitting now in the offices enjoying the benefits of that, who does that? Who does that? If you are honest about helping your people, the fast salaries that you're making, the benefits and stuff, cut down on them so that your people can have the necessary thing that they need. You don't go ahead and increase prices so that they can suffer it, so they can bear the brunt. It's horrible. And the protest is needed.
Mr. Namwe.
Yeah, thank you very much. I wait a little bit. I will just make my comment and also close out. I have a Maryland County meeting to go to. So thank you all very much for the show tonight. I just wanted to quickly, because the comments I wanted to make pertain to some of the things that we talked about. One is our friend here, MZ, I think it's MIZ Blessings. I'm not sure how to read that, but they wrote something in the chat about Cummings, not spending the money during this going elections. I think it was Chief Tomalin who was talking about visiting the polling center and not seeing people there. And that person is right that some of the problems, I supported the CPP, I said that over and over. Those are some of the things that we expected. That didn't happen. But now the problem I'm having is Musa Ability, on the other hand, is now spending through the CMC and doing things, and yet people are also still complaining. So it goes back to, I think, 3 or 4 callers ago who said, Liberia, we are our own problem because we can't seem to make up our minds. We don't know what we want. Yeah. So, I will leave it there. On the Chief Justice, the incoming Chief Justice call, I think he's right. Some parts of the Constitution may be in need of amendment, but I think he needs to also temper that with a dose of credibility. He should throw in, integrity in the judicial system. This current government seems to have a difficult problem in their fidelity to the law. I mean, right from the day they came in, they intervened in the Julie Andy case. We all remember that. The legal advisor to the president, who was my very best friend, called the judge to put his finger on the scale of that matter between Prophet Key and Julie Andy. Gloria Musu Scott, she is a family member. My mother was married to a Musu before, so we're very close. Some of my nephews and nieces are Musus. And so I have a closing, but the whole Shalom Musu case, Gloria was we don't know what happened to that case. This government came to power and she was sprung, and there is a body that has left this world. We don't know what happened to that case.
When we get to heaven, we'll know.
The Fadiga brothers. I mean, why Kofa and others were spending their night at the South Beach prison. The Fadiga brothers, they put ball in less than an hour, and so then we don't want to talk about Priscilla Cooper, So if he's going to talk about, amending the Constitution, then he should also talk about integrity in our judicial system, because right now the judicial system is taking a beating, whether intentionally or whatever it is. But something needs to be done to bring it back on track. I want to thank you all very much. I'd like to thank all those who have contributed to the cause of our young brothers and sisters back home, who are helping us to, maintain. So thank you all so much. Hopefully I'll be with you guys tomorrow, but I'll bow out at this moment.
Thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is when we talk about the revision of the Constitution. I know Mr. Russell talked about something that is very dear to him. And I have to admit, when I came to the States, I was of the opinion that foreigners should not own properties and all that. But then when I saw the United States selling the World Trade Center to the Japanese, and then I spoke to Honorable Michael Dukakis and I said, isn't this insane? He said, Jerome, what are they going to do with the building? Are they going to take the building to Japan? Are they going to... So I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, okay, now it makes sense. If we don't have the finances to develop our nation, and someone has a lot of money and they wanted to come and put a mall or something, why should we say, well, your skin color doesn't jive with ours, so you can't be citizen, you can't own land, you can't do this again. So what the guy does is he rents the place, front, takes the money to India or takes the money to someone. So we have to find a way to address that clause. I think, like he says, the time has passed. And while he's at it, they can also look at the tenure positional thing the term of reference. 9 years for senator, 9 years. It's a decade. The reason that our lawmakers have no fear, no respect for us is because everything in there is guaranteed. You can't even do a recall because the recall has to go to the House and the House has to vote on it for someone for their colleagues to be recalled. The Constitution needs an overhaul extensively. I mean, we're not talking about nipping around the edges. We're talking about an overhaul. Mr. Russell, this one, I think you have a point. If you are listening, if you are a legal mind, we are not lawyers here, but we have a say-so. Yes. Mr. Russell.
You're muted.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, you muted?
You're still muted.
Yeah,
Oh, we can hear you. Oh, we can hear you. Oh, you like?
I think his internet.
But you know, honestly, the Constitution, we need some amendment in that Constitution. We need it. There's no reason why somebody should be given 9 years. For what? For what? 9 years, and where you get? Look at
9 years doing nothing.
Nothing. And you make it on a serious note. I mean, 6 years, fine. Yes, 6 years, fine. And so that you got they can always check on you. But 9 years for senator, 6 years for representative, no. No. I think 4 and 2 say all right. Get in 4 years, get it up in 2 years.
The president said 4 years. The Senate, maybe how much the Senate can go for here?
6 years.
6 years. Okay.
But in my brother, the Senate at 9 years.
Yeah, well,
I mean, those guys just did all of this stuff. I mean, we all know that. I mean, to protect themselves, to enrich themselves, and they have no desire whatsoever to change it. Whenever you try to put forth a referendum to help to change this, they will fight it. They will fight it tooth and nail because they want to maintain the status quo. They want to maintain this corrupt, hegemony of this disenfranchising and keeping our people poor, until we can get someone with the political will, strong political will to try to push this stuff through. I mean, we're going to continue, in this sort of visual cycles, kind of like the hamster, in the wheel. It's just keep turning and keep turning. It's not going anywhere. I mean, 9 years is just it's. I mean, like
it's horrible.
You said it's like a decade.
Kidding me?
It's like
9 years doing what?
After 2 terms. I mean, you've been there 18 years already. A child that was born, you can already vote by that time. I mean,
yes.
Everybody knows this. We talk about this over and over, and we've spoken about this. Many people have written about it. We talked about this, and then we go back to continue on what we're doing. None of us making any sort of move to ensure that this gets changed. I mean, whoever gets there, become president, they have no desire to change it. They want to maintain the status quo. And so you have a very small group of people, on top of the food chain, benefiting. And that's why I thought President Sirleaf, especially during her second term, she would have changed this. But sadly, she didn't, because she had people there who were pushing it. And I think there was a referendum, even during Myean time, and then it was couched in sort of way that he was demonized, and because it's not in these guys' best interest to do that.
The sad thing is they have to vote on it. They have to vote on it, right? So if they have to vote on it, they're not going to do it.
If there's a referendum, they don't have to vote on the referendum.
But you know, do we have administration?
No, but when they put it, they the referendum, they even agree for it to get on the ballots.
I'm
on the agree to.
Yeah, we have tried, right? But what happened was, and I don't know, but honestly, people was like, and people voted down.
I guess the Liberian people have to protest for that one too.
They said, "Oh, we are a play trick." But
that was just part of the propaganda.
And so I think I told Magay, you guys should account for so to because people just had a mindset that I think it was sincere. We was sincere in our referendum. He was sincere that look, let us change this thing. They don't reduce these years. But the people said, oh no, it will vote for it. It will benefit we are. But it was clear, it wasn't gonna benefit we are. No. It was going to take effect for the next election. The people are coming. So he would only have another term. That's all he would have had. And another 6-year term. That's all he would have had. But they said, oh no, it will benefit him. He will be run for a third time. And the high time they carried that propaganda. They say UP folks though, oh man, you did on that. Carried that propaganda there and it worked. And the referendum was defeated. Now, President Boga has a choice. He could be a consequential president in the sense that he could do a lot of things he can do right now. By 2029, he'll be about 85 years old. He ain't supposed to run, but he could do a lot of changes right now that will hurt him. You see Trump today, what Trump said today, when talking about the Jeffrey Epstein case, he said, I don't care for y'all. What you talking about his Magapo? He said, I don't care for y'all. Y'all leave me alone. He said, I don't care. He said, you're stupid. I don't want to deal with y'all. I don't need y'all anymore. You see? He said, I don't need y'all anymore. The MAGA people. He said, I don't need y'all anymore. You're letting the Democrat fool y'all. You're talking about they kill the man and die, what's that? That man kids you want to bring us there. He said, I don't care for y'all. I mean, he pushed that aside. He won't hear about it because Trump, he got no lose. Trump, second term over. He gets second term, he finished. Okay? He got no lose. But the other people, if Boga could do it, he said, look, I'll put a referendum up. You'll try it. You'll reduce this thing. Let's do the XYZ. End of the day, he will be one of Liberia's most consequential president. I hope he still got 2 or 3 years. I hope Boga can think about it and say, look, let's do the constitutional amendment. Let's go back to the board. I hope he can try it. And I'm sure if he do it, he will pass. I'm sure he put it will pass. Because it makes no sense, my people, to be paying people getting somebody 9 years job, doing nothing. Look at Bodo Kane. I saw her today walking on.
I tell you, I saw that video.
That woman for what? After almost 9 years, you on the ballot and she won't run again. She won't run again. Look, I don't know, but those who are up for re-election, I know the pro-temps are for re-election. My friend and brother didn't offer re-election. A lot of people for re-election. I think Snow over re-election too, 2029. It will be a tough one. Even the guy who took Jeremiah Kuhn's place, he offered re-election too, because he finished in Jeremiah Kuhn's term. So they offer re-election. And it will be a fight. If people can only focus and support candidates to run for the Senate and the House, maybe we'll help them. They can change. But right now, people are fighting to be re-elected.
Let me read this thing from the National Police, LMP. It said, meanwhile, in keeping with its duty to maintain public safety and order, the Liberia National Police has officially released the designated protest route along with clearly defined access restrictions. These directives will be strictly enforced throughout the duration of the protest. Restricted areas, no entry permitted. Road from the executive mansion to the Capitol building. Road leading toward Busse Quarter. These zones will be actively monitored. Anyone found within these restricted areas, especially motorcyclists, will face legal consequences, including impoundment of motorcycles under existing law. Approved routes open for assembly. Starting point, City Hall. Route, main Torgbean Boulevard passing University of Liberia. It ends at the road leading to the National Police Headquarters. Police personnel will be strategically deployed among those corridors to observe, secure, and facilitate peaceful protest conduct. No motorcycles will be permitted along the routes or in restricted zones. Violators will be held accountable in accordance with law. The Liberian National Police remain fully prepared to safeguard all citizens, uphold national law, and preserve public order. We thank the public for the cooperation and continued commitment to peace. Signed, DCP Cecilia G. Clark, spokesperson, Liberia National Police. Their telephone number 077-0800-122. That's from the live. Do you guys hear the reading of the?
Yeah.
Okay. The police is saying they have designated areas. They have other areas that they won't let you to go, and XYZ. So now the police and the people, how they now have to deal with constitutional issues. Are you impeding the free movement of the Liberian citizens?
That's the question I was about to ask.
Does the police have the legal right to say you can move in this area, you cannot move in that area? When the folks say they want to carry the petition to the executive mansion, to the president, office of the president, the
petition won't give it to the president of the mansion?
Yes.
But the police saying that the mansion and the capital been a no-go, right?
Yes.
So, but then
that's a recipe for chaos.
So where will the president meet them?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, just escort the people to the mansion tomorrow. Escort the people.
They don't want to do it. They're not going to do it.
Come outside and say, okay, take the protest, take the post statement. But they are
trying to prove a point.
I don't know,
the situation, Liberia is a strange place. It's a strange animal. If the police, if the people want to petition the president, the last time when the June 7 protest, they had a lot of people at the executive mansion. The police did their best. There were no problem. They brought a petition. People came out, got it, and they left. We didn't see any shooting. We didn't see any looting. We didn't see anything. It was peaceful. Thank God to the guys who organized it. Thank God to the police. They work it out. And it was a win-win for everybody. So we are hoping that wisdom can prevail tomorrow, that we're going to have a peaceful protest where people make their point and they go. That's what democracy calls for. We need to protect our Constitution. The Republic is supreme, not an individual, not, I said this to Honorable Musa Ability. Anybody who wants to make the CMC about Musa Ability, they are making a mistake, because Musa Ability made it clear. He said, Jerome, I brought you on board. I brought everybody here so we can build an institution. And this is what we are looking forward to building. When Musa Ability leaves, can CMC survive? Those are the questions that I put forth, and those are the questions that we have to answer. When Joseph Boyka leaves, can Unity Party stand on her own? When George Weah leaves, can CDC stand on her own? What are these people putting in place to build institutions? These are the questions that we have to ponder. We have to ponder deep. If we make our government, our republic, to be about an individual and not the republic, we got issues. So Mr. Coleman, the police director, those who are organizing the protests, you need to get together to make sure that this does not become another Soweto. We want to see democracy in Liberia. We want to see our children. We want to see our children going to Liberia having a great time.
So Myean, I prepare you guys tomorrow for the protest. You guys don't carry motorbike. You better use your photo.
No, we are not carrying motorbike. We will just go get in car from our various location. Then we will do like patrolling around, because at the various point where they are going to be picking them up, we are going to patrol the various point, like doing a build up ahead of the protester to arrive. So we are going to go to various places and then come back at Capitol building, where we are going to be at, and then cover from all angles.
So where your foot to the program recognize you. Don't go. Yeah, that pussy will say you. Yeah, they didn't recognize you.
No. We have already prepared everything. It's just like we just want to see like they have already been, and then we start going on.
I have a very good drone.
Don't worry. You guys will have lunch. Everything will be available.
Yeah, I'll let Myean go get some sleep.
Yeah, Myean, I have a beautiful drone that maybe I need to donate to you guys.
I can fly June.
Okay, there you go.
Mr. Chairman, Big Boss, can I read a CDC statement? CDC issued a statement just now.
Oh, okay. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, this statement is from the chairman of CDC, Janga Kowo. CDC official statement of the national chairman. As we have formally endorsed the people's protest set for tomorrow, July 17, 2025, we issue a clear and unwavering warning to the government of Liberia. Respect the constitutional rights of all protesters. The right to peaceful assembly is not a favor from the state. It is a fundamental guarantee on our democracy. Accordingly, all executive committee members, lawmakers, national stewards, former government officials, and members of the opposition community who identify with the Congress for Democratic Change and stand with the Liberian people are hereby instructed to assemble at the party's national headquarters at 9 a.m. sharp tomorrow. From there, the CDC will march in full solidarity with the Liberian people, united in voice, purpose, and conviction. This is not just a protest, it is a declaration that government must serve the people, not rule over them. Let history record where we stood. Let the people see who stood with them. Signed, National Executive Committee, CDC. Wow.
Well, Mr. Russell, what can we say? What can we do? We are the wise men and women. What can we say to safeguard the Republic? I guess he's muted. Sarah, you can take up on that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you guys hear? I think my internet is
fluctuating.
Can you guys hear me? My internet
we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
We can hear you. So, Mr. Gayman, I think what we can do is to urge our people to be peaceful. They should not be confrontational with the police. They should be peaceful. At this point, I will advise the head of the protest to communicate with the police directly what their route's gonna be. And also, I'm pretty sure they already told them that they want to be able to go to the executive mansion and present their petition to the president. I'm pretty sure that communication was already, that information was already communicated to them. Whether the police agree or not, I don't know, but I think it is their right to go to the executive mansion and petition the president, or to petition for the president, or whosoever is there to receive the petition. I don't think that right should be taken away from them. So we will see how that goes, but my overall advice is remain peaceful. Do not be confrontational. Go. It is your constitutional right. Exercise it, and the rest of it, we'll see how the police will handle it. That's just my advice.
Myean is frozen. I think Tomalin, we gotta let Myean go.
Yeah.
Myean need to get some sleep.
Yeah, need to get some sleep and get going tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it has
been let's have comment 8:45. We can call. Yeah.
Okay. So here we are. Sarah, your parting comments.
My parting comment will be great show tonight. We are urging. From me, I'm gonna say if you think everything is okay with you, then sit at home. But if you know that everything is not okay and you know that this government is not proceeding well, go ahead and join the protest and exercise the constitutional right. The country is not going to burn. It is your right to protest. It is your right to engage your president. It is your right to tell your president how you feel, but in a peaceful manner. And so go out there, exercise your right. Protest was right yesterday. It is right today, and it will be right tomorrow. Do not let anybody intimidate you. Do not let anybody fool you to say anything. Do not listen to the UP people. They did it yesterday. They feel that it's not good today, which is wrong. It is your right to protest. Go ahead and exercise that right, but let it be peaceful, and everybody can leave from there and go back home safely. And I'm also urging the Liberian National Police to exercise restraint. We know from the beginning of this government, they have been very lawless and mistreating people, which is not a good image for the country, especially the government that is already on the UN Council, Peace Council. They need to exercise restraint. They need to portray that peaceful nature of a nation that we have, and they need to respect the rights of the protesters. So I wish them all the best, and I wish Liberia all the best. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our republic we are talking about. If the police chief
you explain, Taya.
The police chief, if he's listening, the Inferno, written by Dante, says people that you lead, if you lead with fear, you will never secure the faith of the folks. He says, the people will rather die for those they love than those they fear. Police chief, security forces, fear have never worked. If you think you can put fear in folks, it is temporary. When we say water, when we talk about the system of osmosis, water will flow where there is a vacancy. If you beat people and break few bones, they will go home. But guess what? The unemployment rate will still remain high. The price of utility will still be high. The issues are still there. It's all about dialogue and understanding the plight of the opposition. Let's dialogue. Even the finance minister just said it. He can raise $1 billion. If the different agencies are not spending the money where it's supposed to be, $1 billion means absolutely nothing because it will have no impact on the folks. That's why the white man calls serving. You are serving yourself. You are preaching to the choir. When George Weah were building roads and turning on lights and everything, the people said, that road we will eat, that light we will eat. But the table have turned. You cannot make that claim anymore that you are building roads. A woman who is selling in the market, she said she was making $6,000. Now it's down to $3,000. Not $3,000, but $300. From $6,000 to $300 a day. $300 is what? $1.50? Yes, because they say the rate is now $2.10. So she's making $1.50 a day. You can beat people all you want. That will not improve the lives of the people. You can do whatever you want to do. The situation is still going to be staring you in the face after the protests. And for my brother, Joe Manjala.
Now you're the one giving Joe Manjala relevance. That's why he keep posting Tabata.
For folks,
he will lay the highway.
For folks who were in government and thought they were almighty.
The man got to defend his pressing check that can come to him.
Thank you very much. We'll cover the show tomorrow. I wish I've known that we don't have a drone, but I will give him my drone. It's in Buchanan to the guy.
Hey man, Chairman, be boss. You are sending that drone to the boss there, man.
Yeah, and they will have surveilled the whole city. Well, I will make sure to get a drone. I will make sure definitely.
Your guys from Buchanan, they late. We tell them to come.
Yeah, it's kind of late, but we'll get them a drone. Chief, take us out. Your final comment.
Well, thanks again, man. Look, tomorrow let's push the protesters the best, everything to go well. On our constitution is their right to protest. If they have grievances to present to the government at any point in time, elected officials, and they are exercising those rights tomorrow. Let's pray and hope that all will go well. The police will be at their best and in the highest degree of professionalism. Allow the people to protest freely and respect their rights and make sure that everything will be fine. I trust that the police are prepared for the protest and they are going to provide a corridor and give them the peace that the people deserve to protest. And there will be no, we pray and hope there will be no confrontation. People will exercise their rights accordingly. Like I listened to Representative Foko today. He said the protesters should also realize that those who will not be protesting have their rights too. And they have the right not to protest and the right to move about freely. So I pray the police will serve as that buffer zone where they will allow them to protest freely and will guide them in the process. The question I was asking, I have not gotten the answers yet. To tomorrow, is the protest going to only be for tomorrow, or are they going to last, or if the statements, if they don't get a statement, will they still hold on to the protest until they see the president? What will be they will, or the vice president, or the speaker, or whoever. So I haven't gotten those answers, so I don't know. So let's pray and hope that the president will come out, receive his citizens' protests, speak to them, and give them a time frame, maybe how he will address it or what they're going to do. I don't think they should ignore them tomorrow. I think they should listen to the protesters, let them read a petition, and he can respond and tell them, we've heard you guys, and we're going to take into consideration, and we'll get back to you guys in maybe X amount of days or weeks or months. Say something to them tomorrow. I pray and hope that should be the process, and they should not just ignore and disrespect them too and feel that they are nobody. Because it took time. They put there for 3 months. They put, and I'm sure, and people put the resources there to make sure they have water to drink, to keep it going, to make sure that the flyers were made and everything to mobilize the people. So let's pray and hope that all will go well tomorrow, and I shouldn't take them for a joke. Respect them. So, and the songwriter says, when we pray when you believe and I believe, and together we pray, Liberia will be saved. The Holy Spirit will come down and Liberia will be saved. So tomorrow we pray that as we all believe, you believe and I believe, and together we pray, Liberia will be saved. The Holy Spirit will come down and Liberia will be saved. Sweet Liberia. So we'll conquer the world. Let's pray for Liberia tomorrow. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Gayman, big boss.
Yeah. All the Bassa people, they are lawyer and preacher. No two things, you can't separate it. They are lawyer and preacher, all of them. Thank you very much. And
all right, guys.
God bless.
Have a good night.